Nelson Brothers Restaurant and Pub invites you to dine in relaxing Northwoods atmosphere. Enjoy our new Minnesota Lakes Aquarium, warm up by our fireplace when it's cool, or enjoy summer and fall on our comfortable outdoor patio. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you'll enjoy hearty, homemade, classic entrees. Choose from our full menu or try our world-famous fritter bread. Dine with wine, beer, or a cocktail, or visit our full bar and try our signature Ultimate Bloody Mary. Nelson Brothers Restaurant and Pub in the Clearwater Travel Plaza on I-94 in Clearwater.
Welcome to the show of show. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Everybody on my screen right now is the most important people in my world, and I couldn't do any of this without them. So thank you. And of course, we're gonna add Mike Boudet, Sword in the Scale, to this VIP pool club. Because how could you not? How could you not? And then Tommy from Rhode Island and Picnic like Peachy. Sorry, Pinky, like, what is it? Pig Nose, Liar, Abacore. Pink Penis? Couldn't have been penis. Pink like DEF CON, I think. Anyway, don't stop, get it. Back that, tank, back that, tank up. Oh no, Shane M1980 is throwing $50 roonies at the program and saying, I'm probably gonna sleep and will miss the show. I gave about $20 trolling Aaron. This is your cut. Dude, this at $50 is my cut of 20. I think Shane sent a super chat that said I could wipe my ass with $100 bills for the rest of my life and my children would still get an inheritance. Which is very funny. And I gotta tell you, there's a lot of things going around tonight and a lot of theories. But one of them is that tomorrow Aaron M. Holt has court. We should never forget this. Tomorrow, December 11th, Aaron M. Holt has court for illegally committing felony revenge porn live on his program, sending nudes of Kayla Ricada without her consent to Geno Bisconte live on the air. And of course, this is a felony charge. There's a misdemeanor charge. We're going to see how it shakes out. Aaron, of course, seems confident. Nick, of course, seems confident about his case. So we never know what could happen between now and tomorrow. But I'll tell you something. Aaron seems buzzing. And for the last two evening shows, Aaron has seemed bugged and the numbers have been low. Speaking of, hit the like button. And I know it's probably because Meme Copium's on, or there's a big football game on. Are football games on Tuesday? I don't, it's been a while since I was a man. Pants Maestro says, hey Melton, sorry to do this, but you aren't answering my emails. Do I send the invoice for the Aaron trolling to you or Nick this month? I always get the even and odd months confused. Thanks, Big Sauce. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember whose month it is. That's a good point, though. Always a good point. Any luck with the butter yet, Pants Maestro? I believe in you. I still believe in you, actually. I think there's a time and a place. There's a day. There's a reckoning. And I think, by golly, you'll be able to do it. I really do think there's going to become a day where he won't be able to do any of that stuff. Oh no, come on. Not today, Satan. What the fuck? This is going to be bad for me. I do not need this kind of pressure. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't really matter. I gotta get out. What the fuck's the splatter about? Motherfuckers, I need to get high. I'm telling everybody it's time to get by. So grab your parents and run down the stairs. It's time to go outside and scare all the bears. It's time to get weed and high all the and the moon and the. Okay. Oh fuck! Why does that always? That one always does that one when I come back. We're gonna get my life together, I swear to God. Moody says, reminder that Aaron has pled not guilty for all this time, rather than admitting his fault and facing the consequences like he tells everyone to do. Good point. Good point. I am very high. People get mad about it. Pest is losing his mind in the chat. Don't do weed. It's not good for you. I think better on weed. Anybody who does over $50 tonight gets a free rap made up about them. That's a fact. It's a fact. And that doesn't work retroactively. Sorry, the deal wasn't on the table. You should have thought about that before you donated before the show. Fucking loser. Thank you for joining Batman. If that is the real Batman, hold on. What is that picture? Jesus Christ, is that Michaela? Bing, bong. How do you do? Write a song. Only if you goo all over my goal, because that's what I need. No, I will actually. Oh God. All right, you guys get it. You guys get it. Sorry. And Batman gifting membership as well. So there you go. Anyway, welcome to the program. It's a night bonus program. I owe you about an hour. You're gonna get about 6 to 9. We don't know. We don't know. Could go either direction. We got a big theme to cover tonight, and it's losers. Okay, so it's the same theme. It's nothing really new. But basically, we're going to cover the losers, and their names are Geno. I was looking at this video of Geno. You know, Geno got his YouTube canceled today, his YouTube channel down, and I was looking at this video of his whole setup. And, you know, every time Kiki's on the air, she's chain smoking cigarettes in their house. And Geno's there and he's puffing away on cigars in their house. And I just think, what is the smell of this den? How rancid is all their shit? You know what I mean? Like the film, you're looking at the like camera that Geno uses, and it's like the film on it. Everything's fuzzy. You can tell there's just gray on stuff. I don't know. I feel like their whole fucking house just reeks of carcinogens. Hit the like button. Anyway, that's where I'm at with it. The phone lines are open, and you're welcome to grope me. Oh God. Oh God. I forgot how rich all of you are about wanting hold on. Instrumental. I'm gonna get struck. Instrumental rap beat. Fair use. No, not fair use. What is it? I'm too high to think of the words. What's the thing when no copyright? When it's like oh God, open license, or what is it? What is it called? You guys know you're smarter than me. Fuck. Oh, I shouldn't have done this. Stupid. This was not a good idea. What's the thing called when it's copyright free, infringement? No. Come on, royalty free. That's what it's royalty free. Maybe that's it. The Pants Maestro says, yeah, I got banned tonight by a mod. Apparently they don't know when you point out they talk about kids a lot. Now rap about me. Oh yeah. So I guess this is on Steel Toe. Boring show. I think this is Toucan Sam. I think he's rebranding. I think he's going through a transition. We wish you the best. But he's rebranding to Hate Clipper with an 8. And we're all behind it. You know, you got to grow. He made this awesome beat. Again, I don't know where to donate to Toucan Sam. How do you give this guy money? Because he deserves it. This is the stuff we've been talking about. This one. Watch this. Crazy one.
Where the meltdown began. So get inside of 50. We'll keep begging for another half hour. But we got to win. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to be...
Right here. This is the real me here, but I'm not going to be.
He starts doing like weird involuntary muscle spasm with his face. Watch this. I'm going to be, I'll be happy. Look, good show. I'll be honest with you. I'll be happy. Look, good show, fun show, great. I'll be happy. Look, good show, fun show, great.
Animated gift.
I'll be happy. Look, good show, fun show, great time. I'll be happy. Look, good show, fun show, great time. Off.
He's not even there anymore. He disappears. He becomes like, if we could. I'm sorry, did you honk right there?
Ooh. I'll be happy. Look, good show, fun show, great time. Awesome. I'll be happy. Look, good show, fun show, great time. Off. I'll be happy. Look, good show, fun show, great time. Awesome. I appreciate it. But
just saying adjectives. Good show, fun show, great time. Awesome, happy, awesome, happy, definitely happy.
Be happy. Look, good show, fun show, great time, awesome. I appreciate it, but I want to win.
Also, bad show, not hitting goal, need money, please help. Good show, great show, awesome time, happy. Also need help, give money. Urgh. Is that the range of emotions?
Yeah, I'm gonna be. I'll be happy. Look, good show, fun show, great time, awesome.
Rick.
Keep begging for another half hour. We got to win. I'll be honest with you. I'll be happy. Look, good show, fun show, great time, awesome. I appreciate it. But I want to win.
So good. And then, sorry, we were coming here, though, to show you this one. I guess this is by the same. No, this is Soft Weekly on this one. Soft Weekly, who we're never going to give money to. We don't like Soft Weekly. Boo. Soft Weekly. No, just kidding. Kidding, of course, except about the money. There will never be money for Soft Weekly. We don't like him. No, I'm kidding, of course, except,
Grooming anthem. What?
Nothing.
No, I agree with it. He said it's not a gay anthem. I agree. It's a grooming anthem. He's telling a young man to shower and play and sweat and get stinky and eat and all that other stuff. Yeah.
Watch Aaron touching his arm during this.
I agree. It's a grooming anthem. He's telling a young man to shower and play and sweat and get stinky and eat.
What's he doing? Just grabbing his flabby inner elbow flange? I mean, what part of the body is that? That he just keeps rolling in his boink?
No, I agree with it. He said it's not a gay anthem. I agree. It's a grooming anthem. He's telling a young man to shower and play and sweat and get stinky and eat and all that other stuff. Yeah, YMCA.
Why does your brain automatically go Mo? I just feel
young man, you can shower in the nude. Young man, find a new attitude. Young man, you can sleep on a cot. You can choke to death on my young man. There's a place you can go. I said, young man. Have you seen it grow? I'm sorry.
I said, young man, I want in your butthole.
Wow. Now look. Does this mean Aaron is a pedophile? Absolutely not. Does it mean Aaron's bad at comedy? Yes. Yes. I will not jump on the bandwagon and be like, oh, see, he's a pedophile. You're allowed to joke about things and not be creepy. It's a joke. And Aaron has a million clips joking about shit like that. It's fucking fine. It's the hypocrisy, really. It's the complete hypocrisy about it. All right, here we're going to do... We got to do a rap for Pants Maestro now. All right, I'm rusty. I haven't done this in a long time, so here we go. Let's see if we can find a good beat. Young man, can we find a good beat?
This was our final exam in fat class.
Okay, I gotta find a beat.
Yeah. This is too fast. They call you Pants Maestro. I just might go outside the house and just take a flight though. I gotta find you, we're gonna hang out. You got enough money to buy me a fucking house. I like the way you're working with steel toe. I like the way you got him in your flow. One day I swear you got him on your udder, sucking on that money till you'll make him eat butter. It's gonna be so dope when it happens. I'm gonna get my popcorn filled with fucking baggage. I'm gonna be eating it real fucking crispy. Oh my god, it's time to get nifty. We about to get fresh right now. Do a second show going down in town. It's late on the East Coast, night on the West Coast. We about to feel alright though. Who's gonna go with me?
Okay, that's all I got. That's what you get for okay. Oh God, I'm winded from that. Okay, anyway, welcome to the program. Woo. You're gonna get him to eat butter though. I really believe that, and one day it'll happen. Let's go. Okay. James Baumer says no rap. I want to slam a poem. Okay. I'm too high for this. I got you know what I got? I got because it's Baumer, I gotta do a hit. And then this is Jack Herrera. So I like this. This is like a sativa.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
I don't know how to do slam poetry. I don't really know how to do slam poetry. It's like that, but slower. I really don't know. Okay. Okay. So James Baumer. How do I count the ways? You've been bugging me for about 1190 days. Calling in, sending in, money on the hook. Motherfucker, I wish you stopped watching YouTube and go and write a book. I mean, read a book. I'm high. Or write a book. Yeah, you might be able to write a book. I don't know, like, what level of education you're at or what you do for a living. You sound like you're in sanitation. Oh, okay. I don't know how to do a. Actually, I don't know. I actually don't know how to do a one of those where you do that. Anyway, what? That's all I got. That's all I got. I don't know how you do poems.
I'm sorry, but the language in this chat has been restricted, and certain long-term paying members are no longer allowed to chat in this faculty. Please do not message me at Moody at Nobody Likes Onions.
Oh, is my name now Hey Cousin because you didn't want to give me my money, Patrick? It's Christmas, and thank you for the yearly freestyle. Moody learned from Biden with inflation.
Moody, hold on. What is it now? I'm sorry. We got to address. Ian Hawk always has a lot of issues at once that need to be addressed. I'm sorry, but the language in this chat has been restricted, and the certain long-term. Ian, you know what you do. I mean, we're not going to. How often do we need to do this? It's not even a Friday. Are you drunk? Jesus Christ. Please do not message. You know, if you ever stop doing any of this for 6 months. No, we got rid of the Ian remote and the Patrick mask emote. Greg Edwards is working on new emotes. We're going to be loading those up. But yeah. Anyway, look, you know, nobody's trying to infringe. If Ian Hawk could just act right for a minute, you know. Jesus Christ. Michaela's unbanned in the chat. She was banned for a week, and now she's unbanned. But has she been back? No. So it's like we solved it. We just took him off the payroll, like Milton in Office Space. Everyone's got too much. Whew. I don't even know what I was going to say there. You know what I mean? Okay, we gotta pull up. I got a lot of clips. Oh, who's the executive producer tonight before we get fucked? AP. We don't really know a lot about you, AP. You come and go. You come and go. Oh, Jesus Christ. You shouldn't do, night shows. It's not healthy. It's not a good thing to stream. How do I get to my shit? Something's happening on the whole system. We might be compromised. Everyone shut off your computers real quick. So Aaron has court tomorrow. I think he's on edge because of that. The night shows have been nightmares this week. And we're going to be taking a look at that later. First things first, Geno has been talking a lot about the Dabbleverse. Geno's got a lot of thoughts about the Dabbleverse. We're going to go over those now. And at some point, worlds collide where Geno has Mersh on his show to talk about the Dabbleverse. And again, both these losers are talking to 50 people while they shit on everyone with a better show than them. Aaron Emholt has a better show than them, makes more money than them. Now, is Mersh cooler and smarter than Aaron? 100%. 100%. Is Geno cooler? I don't know about smarter. I don't know. I'd assume smarter than Aaron. Yes. 100%. Is Geno funnier than Aaron? Yes. Is Mersh funnier than Aaron? Yes. Does Aaron make more money and have a better show? I guess. But Mersh won't come on a show with me because it's below him. Again, everybody, all these people have better numbers than them across the board. Statistically, just like Aaron had a bad night statistically. So I guess this is Geno a few days ago with his thoughts on Dabbleverse.
Like, Ray literally is so remarkably unfunny that he doesn't
It's a
want
My Lost Interest joint. This is a My Lost Interest joint.
people to go see his set. He doesn't, because they'll see how unfunny he is. Ray's the kind of guy that's like, well, I'll just do stand-up. Like, if you saw him, and I'm sure, I'm hoping many of you did not because you're my fans, you're not Dabbleversers. If you saw him in that fucking show with Kevin last night, our buddy Joey Dago was watching. He said it was fucking painful. He said it was absolutely fucking painful. That's another moment. Boozy boxing, like Brian McCarthy is so, this gets back to the Kevin Brennan thing. Brian McCarthy is so fucking unfunny. But Kevin Brennan would fucking have him on to sit to his left. He would say all the time, because he's half blind.
Geno is reliving all the mistakes of yesteryear. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Brian McCarthy. This is all like old compound feelings bottled up. And again, just look at the fucking clarity and film over everything in this apartment. I feel like the Christmas tree could burst into flames at any moment from the ash and grease clearly set upon everything in this apartment. Exposed brick. Exposed to what? Cigars and cigarettes puffing away night and day till everything in the apartment looks like his beard.
He'll do creepy things and I won't have to fucking worry about it. It was hilarious. When he would have him on and he'd think he was funny. And then he got mad at me because I would go on and be like, you're not funny. And I would just stare him down like, you're not funny. And he would get so fucking livid that we would get fun shit like this. Here we go. Who can forget this fucking gold? I have no problem with Brian.
He hates you. You're the only guy I know that he's ever said bad things about.
Why would he say bad things?
Because you're obnoxious and you're a drunk, obnoxious motherfucker. And when you do your own show, it's fine because all you have is Aaron Berg.
Well, let me tell you, Geno, I can answer the question. The first time that you were here, I didn't even know, because I don't watch the other shows. You were just on the couch and you're literally
blind. You don't watch anything.
Again, you're talking over. It's exhausting.
Now, do you understand? Like, I'm sorry that I've always done comedy, that I've always done fucking my show where, like, if I say something like this, I'm a firm believer. When I do a show, you let the funny person talk, okay?
So he's going over old compound burning bridges tapes. This is 4, 5 years ago. How long ago was this? 5, 6 years ago now? Gee, like what? How long? And wagging his finger. It's like, this was all a failure, Geno. You were at the goddamn helm when it fell apart. Hello? You were the flagship, motherfucker, underneath Kumia. You're the reason it all fell to shit. You don't think if Kevin Brennan's show is there, you don't think that his show would outpace yours in every category? Money earned, sponsorships, whatever the fuck they do over there now, before they fell apart. But like, this was 7 years ago, says Reels, who's one of our most beloved chatters. Even more so than beloved chatters. Look at this, 20 membership from Reels. So suck my dick, beloved chatter. You know what I mean? Who's been a member for 21 months. Ray and Chad are both significantly more successful comedians and podcasters than Geno. Not sure where he gets the balls at this point. This is what I'm saying. Call Chad a loser. He's making way more than Geno at podcasting. Now look, Geno's just entered the space. You don't think Geno's going to attract some A-loggers? You know, I don't know who it's gonna be yet. We're all just watching to see. He don't even know what he's gonna do. And now that he said he wanted to get rid of YouTube, remember? So anything can happen. Max Bringle, thank you for gifting a membership. Appreciate that. Zul McCool, gifting a membership. We're 25 memberships gifted tonight. Papa Dan, member for 3 months. I got banned for mentioning his 2 HROs, but I didn't say new boot goofing, so I think that's where I went wrong. Yeah, there is a very stiff protocol over there. He's like the soup Nazi, but with chats. Nick in Fort Wayne, member for 2 months. Get to the KB content. I won't be barked at by a fucking guy I've never even heard of. Fort Wayne, is it? Where do you get off? Where the fuck do you get off? I mean, you're not even like Bloomington normal level bullshit. You know? So fuck you.
Hey, and sometimes they're like, Geno interrupts people. They only notice when I interrupt because I'm trying to steer them towards the funny. It's amazing how fucking Garrett never said you interrupted me. Steve never said you interrupted me. I never said Garrett and Steve interrupted me.
So again, just glory days. I mean, wow. You know, Garrett and Steve never said I did bad. Kevin, why do you think I do bad? Why do you do bad?
Same thing with Aaron, really. Nice fucking sack. Derwin James. 1 for Khalil, 1 for Derwin, 1 for Bosa. Because insecure, unfunny people want to tell you you're not funny rather than realize they're not funny and they need to work more at it. See, Ray?
Now, what's happened is Geno has been living in a protected bubble of not knowing how his show is doing. Geno has been living with the fact that Cumia is a mensch and was just writing checks to a failing business over and over and over and over and over again because he didn't have the heart to tell his drinking buddy that his show wasn't profitable. He had no idea how his show was doing. And you can pretend like that was like, a nice thing for Cumia to do. But the fact is it gave Geno this false confidence, which I guess you need on the air. But when reality hits, when you lose your job, when you head out to the free market, when you get on YouTube, when you see the attention you draw, when you see how many fans you really have, it's not like it's growing and they're finding you. They're not there. They're not there. So Geno's lashing out now and calling everyone else unfunny. Ray's not funny. Chad's not funny. Kevin Brennan's not funny. Melton's not funny. The Dabbleverse isn't funny. Tuki's not funny. Cardiff's not funny. Carl's not funny. Again, who do they gravitate to? Who's funny? Who's funny, Geno? Mersh? Mersh is funny. And then Mersh is like, I won't do a show with Carl. I won't do a show with Melton. I won't do a show with Tuki. Who will you do a show with, Mersh? Geno. Only the real ones get each other. You know what I mean?
Hey, DeVito, watch. Watch this again.
You're obnoxious, and you're a drunk, obnoxious motherfucker.
Did I interrupt Kevin while this is going on? I'm like, nope, let's do the premise. Here we go.
Fucker. And when you do your own show, it's fine because you
didn't interrupt him.
Yeah, all you have is Aaron Berg.
Obnoxious to him.
Well, let me tell you, Geno, I can answer the question. The first time that you were here, I didn't even know, because I don't watch the other shows. You were just on the couch and you're literally
blind. You don't watch anything.
Again, you're talking over. It's exhausting.
See, it's like it's not even funny. Just think.
And so they're both like talking over. Nope, I just said you're blind. You don't watch any shows, and this is why these guys stink. Because they're fucking insecure fucking
see, they suck.
Serious that don't want to make people laugh. They want to make sure you think they're funny. And there's how do you let him throw that? Yes. What do you throw in a hold? You gotta throw a fucking hold. But that's what unfunny people do. Like all I've ever been in hot water at its peak. And this is why
somebody said Merch did a show with Carl. I know. I heard he really sold a lot of tickets. No, I'm saying I heard he sold a lot. I'm saying I heard that. Remind me to show you Mersh's event that he put online. Holy shit. Jabez, new member. Thank you very much for being a member, Jabez. Holla. Eric the Very, member for 3 months. Love the show. Thanks for the constant laughs. Thank you very much, Eric the Very. Is it not cupcakes? Look at this mother. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think we already have you. Is this American Cupcake? Or is it a different cupcake man? Not cupcakes gifting another 10.
YOLO! Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
Oh God. That's amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Not cupcakes. And now does he get a wrap? I don't know how that works. You got to tell me about yourself. Tell me what flavor. If you were a berry, what berry would you be? If you were a soup, what soup would you be? If you were on a condiment aisle in a bottle and I gave it a squeeze, what would you be? Okay, sorry. This is a musical I'm writing about a grocery store. Well, this came in.
Call me Dracula, because all I do is count chips. Your money, Minnie. I ain't talking about the mouse trick.
These girls running like I just threw a bouquet. They know I'm headed to the top like a toupee.
Now all the bums is wondering where I bees at. You ain't a Barbie. It's none of your fucking beeswax.
These little rappers, I can see them in my dash cam. I know they're grouchy like Oscar by the trash can.
I'm on stage. You can sit in the crowd. I be up in Learjets. Take a left at the cloud. I think she needs the Heimlich. She's the choking kind. Jesus. She gets no burn. She's the choking kind. It's rough. The Pantswise says, I can stand taking on another project. What should we get Geno to eat, though? That's the real question. No. Geno has to figure out Rumble now. That's his chore. You got to focus on the butter. You must get to the butter. Okay. I mean, focus on the butter, man.
6 months is a long time, and Greg's going to hang for this betrayal.
Come on, man. No, Greg had nothing to do with removing your emote, but we're gonna just put some fresh ones in. I'll promise you this: if you ever behave yourself long enough to earn a star.
Patrick, why do you resist the goal? It's just a number. It can't hurt you until you accept nay. Embrace the goal. You will always be a big sauce in a little city ramekin.
A big sauce and a little city ramekin. I like that. It's poetic. Batman, is it time for a cone yet? Big sauce. Are you Australian? Or do you mean ice cream?
Dabbleverse doesn't like me because I want everyone to have a good time. They're like, nope, it's all about fucking tearing people down because everyone in it is an insecure fucking zero. Watch this.
Everyone's an insecure zero. Everyone's an insecure zero.
You don't think if you were to say,
this is what they do. They both do this on their shows. Kiki and Geno, they yell to the other one to back them up. And by the way, this is why Aaron wanted them on. They all just need somebody to co-sign their delusion. Kiki, isn't it true that if I'm better than everybody in the Dabbleverse? Yeah, they're all losers. I know, right, babe? High five. When do we move in with your mom? Because that's what's happening. We are all poor losers, and you're moving in with Kiki's mom. Got it.
Hold on. Fucking holding. Let me ask you something. When you think of people that are confident, when you think of people, actually, I'll just go the other way. Yeah, that's a good call. I'll allow it. When you think of insecure people, Ray DeVito, Chad Zumach, these are incredibly insecure people.
Geno thinks he's not in this category. This is what's great. What's great is like there's this whole category of like these old comedians who think they're still comic. It's time to pivot Here's the thing about me you got to know. Like, I started comedy late, actually. I started comedy when I was 23. And then it was my primary method of making a living for almost 20 years. And then, I don't know, like, my passion is technology and business and developing ideas. And I have other shit I like to do that's on par, if not greater than comedy. So like, there's not a giant hole missing in my life. I think that's what Chad and these guys, like, who, you know, to think it's a giant dig to be like, you don't even do it anymore. It's like, yeah, I know. I had a blast doing it. I made a living, did it. I traveled the world doing it. But Chad can't imagine if he didn't have comedy. Again, it's why he works so hard to fill 2 to 3 dates a quarter on his sad little calendar in that living room. Like, what would I be? What would I do? It's like, I don't know, man. What else are you into? Sounds like a technical college commercial. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, for instance, like, I'm interested in a bunch of shit. So, like, yeah, when I move from one thing to another thing, like, it doesn't necessarily, like, hurt. Chad's, like, trying to figure that out now, but he's like, hey, he's like mentally diminished, and B, like, what would the backup plan be? What's a Chad skill? And Chad's so fucking short-sighted. He is the kind of guy he would, like, if he was a car salesman, when he got your ID, he would steal your identity when he was running your credit. Like, he's just a piece of shit. It's like, Chad, you could just get good at this and sell cars. He's like, dude, I just opened up 4 credit cards in that guy's name. Fucking idiot. Okay.
Okay? These are incredibly insecure. Melton.
Oh, boy.
An overweight, fucking meaty, titted hunchback. These are all...
None of this is flattering, but I'm not going to contest it.
Insecure fucking people. Do you understand? Fucking Brian McCarthy.
All he has to do is say, Melton's a meaty, titted, insecure fucking hunchback. You understand? And then you're supposed to be like, got it. No evidence necessary, I guess.
He is a sweaty, insecure zero. Sorry that I don't need the approval or the redemption arc, Ed Gainiger, who I fucking adore.
So where does this even come from? He's like, sorry, I don't need Melton's approval. It's like, whoa. Why would you? Whoa. This is an absolute Geno hasn't had a nap tantrum.
Insecure people, okay? These are incredibly insecure. Melton, an overweight, fucking meaty, titted hunchback.
Feel better now? You feel better? That feel good?
These are all insecure fucking people. Do you understand? Fucking Brian McCarthy is a sweaty, insecure zero. Sorry that I don't need the approval or the redemption arc, Ed Gainiger, who I
take that, Kevin's ex partner.
Fucking adore. These are all insecure people. And I can't sit there and be like, how can you sit there and watch a show like Ray DeVito's pathetic? How do you watch Chad Zumach for any other reason than to laugh at him? Like, oh, he's doing the TM Zumach thing again.
Yeah, but you're the same. Isn't it crazy that all these guys could see each other very clearly, 2020, for what they are? And then when they're like, but me, I'm fucking miles above these guys. It's like,
who's watching this saying, this is really important stuff?
Nobody.
There's so much. Yes.
All the people who constantly accuse everybody of taking everything personally, like, guys, this doesn't matter. It's like, you're the one screaming.
All it is it's a waste. It's mental fucking masturbation. My God, but Chuck Punk did not say that at all. Only Geno is funny. Everyone else is insecure. Thank you, Chuck, but I can't. I mean, I think I say all the time, Not only do I say Kevin Brennan is funny, I go so far as to say, and I'll say it for the 900th time, I've never said Kevin Brennan isn't funny. Kevin Brennan is hilarious. Chad's not funny. We've seen him on stage. Ray is a fucking hack. Melton opened for me, and he was very unmemorable. But
Whoa. Now, I found this out, and clearly Keanu and Geno monitor our Discord because it's the only place I put this. A memory came up on my Facebook, which I never use. And it was like, you 13 years ago on this day or whatever, you opened for Geno Bisconte in Phoenix or in Scottsdale or something. This comedy club was in a Mexican restaurant. Okay. I drove 5 hours for the gig, and I think I was making about $600 at the time. Geno flew from New York City for this gig in a Mexican restaurant to headline. Now, eventually I went on and headlined the gig. I don't remember. I don't remember what it paid, but it wasn't much. But I was dating a girl in Phoenix at the time. So like I was in Phoenix a lot. So I would just try to schedule gigs there. But this insult works both ways. I had no memory of this either. I didn't know this was Geno at all. So like, yeah, of course, this was an inconsequential gig in a Mexican restaurant. 9 years into my career. And then his burn is like, I don't even remember Melton opening for me. It's like, fuck. Hello.
Hey, man, all I want to say is this. It tells you all you need to know about Geno Bisconte when he remembers you opening for him, but you have very little memory, if at all, of opening for him.
No, I don't think either one of us remembered. I think he's in our Discord, and I posted up the screenshot of the memory in our Discord, and I think he's watching our Discord, and now he's using that as an insult. But neither one of us remembered it.
Oh, okay. Well, I apologize for misunderstanding that, but the bottom line is this. You know, you don't need me telling you this, but you've done more. You've done a lot more than Geno Bisconte has ever done in comedy. And I think
it's not a contest. I'm not worried about it.
Oh, for sure. But I think what I'm getting to is I think guys like Geno, guys like Aaron, a lot of these dudes, they're very jealous, right? They look at someone like you and it's like kind of, they just look at someone, they look at a person like you and think, oh, this guy's a nerd, whatever the fuck. And it's like, no, someone's very smart and whatever. But, yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. But, yeah, love you, Betty.
Thank you. Ooh, deprogram that guy's phone. The Pants Maestro says, as you wish, my life will stay singularly focused. Good. Prove you can do it. Prove you can do it. We've had enough. We've had enough of your shit. All right. I think we're done with this Geno video now. And then we go to this one, which is great because now Mersh enters the conversation, and Mersh and Geno start trashing the Dabbleverse. If you thought the cope was thick before with just Geno, what do you see Geno and Mersh telling you how it is?
So how you been, man?
Dude, nothing that isn't. Bill, I mean, I guess you don't follow the Dabbleverse.
Oh, I do. I do.
I seem to be obsessed with me. You should know everything about me by these idiots.
I admit that the Dabbleverse is my guilty pleasure. Look, first of all, me and
so Mersh watches all this and doesn't respond to it.
Royce and Carl started the Dabbleverse, so I don't want to hear anyone else getting credit. That was Who Are These Podcasts and Revenge of the Sis were the first shows to just start ripping on John.
It was.
Yeah, what you guys all call the Dabbleverse isn't the Dabbleverse, I don't think. Like Geno just ranted and raved about the Dabbleverse, but the whole thing was about Ray and Brian McCarthy. It's like that's not the Dabbleverse.
It's a guilty pleasure of mine, and then it's just like I can't take it anymore because they're all like.
Why can't Geno take it? If you don't like it, don't watch it. Why can't Geno take it? Oh, because he sucks. Everyone's beating him and he sucks. Is it? I can't take it anymore. He's like fucking Chad. All these guys are like masochists. Like, what are you doing? Ray's like, or Chad's like, Ray's so stupid, I can't watch him. Anyway, don't forget my show later, Ray DeVito show, where we watch Ray. It's like, what are you doing? If I'm not watching anything, if I'm not coming out giggling on the other side, it's got to be so giggling so much that I get made fun of by other guys that I then go laugh at for making fun of my giggle. It's a beautiful life we've crafted over here. The Onions. Oh my God, he said we.
They're not normal people. They're all criminals. They're all psychos.
We are all criminals and psychos. Huh?
They literally make stuff up. Like Chad Zumach is the one that I talked about the other day. Oh my God, he blew up. I'm like, Chad, I was to get you caught up. Of course, Compound Media.
How does anybody let Geno on their show? Like, this guy can't talk. For a guy who brags about being a good orator, I mean, Jesus Christ, like, he can't speak. And and let me just say, and I will say this, and another thing, and before I get into it, and he knows what he did, and besides, that guy knows that when he came over here, but another thing, the books that he had given me, that he loaned me, I gave back to him, and he knows that, and when we were over there, and I offered to buy him several beers for it, and he didn't want that, he wanted the books back, and I tried to explain to him, but there's not even there, and when I got fired from Compound, can I mention this? It's just like, what? Like, if he's not on coke, we're really in trouble. If he doesn't do cocaine, can we pour some motor oil down him? Just gum him up a little bit.
He's shut down, and I'm hanging out with some old buddies. And we go to the bar across the street.
I saw the video of you breaking and entering. I believe it was felonious burglary and breaking and entering. I think they're going to get you on home invasion charges. If it's a mixed use property and somebody's got an apartment in there, you might get a home invasion charge.
More like homo invasion, am I right?
But I love how these people, every time you do a minor thing, they're like, Geno's going to prison. And you're like, am I really?
And they're all people who have nearly been or have been to prison.
Mm-hmm.
Just Aaron. Just the guy you're back in bed with. The only person who thought you were going to prison was the guy you're friends with again now, who physically assaulted his ex-wife. Hello? You are delusional. The mental gymnastics and hoops you must have to jump through to convince yourself Mersh and Melton and everyone else was thinking you were going to jail. You loser idiot. We were making fun of Aaron so hard. Aaron sang songs about you going to prison, and that's karma, and you get what you get, and now you're back friends with him again. You're stupid. You're stupid.
It gets me nuts. Like,
by the way, you're stupid twice, because Aaron said you weren't funny and you were shit and all that before he tried to get on Compound, and then you became his friend. And then he did it to you again, and now you're his friend again. You're dumb. You are dumb.
The steel toe stuff. Chad's the one like, oh, this was the last straw for me. Chad's like, my sources tell me TM Zumach. It's like, are you an 8th grade girl? It's like,
yes. Yes, you're the only one talking about Chad like he's a serious man. Max Bringle says, remember the email I sent you months ago from Geno? Yes. Yes. That's why we don't like Geno or trust Geno. Silence Do Good, member for 9 months, gifted 50. Nobody. Is this real? No. This is like a fake thing. Okay. I was like, this can't be. Nobody has that kind of money. That's bait. Don't take it. Don't take it. Nobody has that kind of money.
Oh, Chad, you've stolen credit cards from people. And you're like, oh, no. You fucking were charged with let me tell you something. I'm stupid, but when any time.
Because Chad's a criminal, who, by the way, again, you used to live with. I spent one week with the guy and knew he was an alcoholic disaster of a man. So, fuck you.
In this world, when someone goes, well, all I got were charges for menacing my ex-girlfriend. Lord knows what you did, and Lord knows what you paid a lawyer to get it knocked down to menacing. You understand? Lord knows what you did when you had 38 fucking stolen credits. You're like, and Lord knows what you did when you got a DUI that made you lose your job. You're like, no, I just fell asleep and the car rolled into a tree. All these things, and now you're literally. Oh, and Lord knows how you got away with accusing someone of beating you up, saying this is Cumia country, while you show up with grease on your face from stealing a catalytic converter, and then you do the.
So while Geno's accusing Chad of making shit up, Geno makes shit up about the catalytic converter. I mean, this literally is like when two shitty AIs argue with each other. It's like, oh my God, I don't know which one to use worse. I don't know which one's worse. Imagine Chad here's the thing. They're both so stubborn and dumb to know what a hit it would be. If Chad and Geno just did a show where they yell at each other, it would make so much fucking money. It would be a goddamn hit. I'd produce that shit. I'd put like a Mortal Kombat like fight life bars at the top where they like blow for blow. It would make so much fucking money. And they're too dumb. Both of them think they're better than the other one, so it will never work. It'll never happen. But they're like that episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Old Lady House, where Mac and Charlie's mom just live together. I mean, that would just be the two of them screaming at each other. It would be gold. It would be gold.
If I do a different lie, they won't
They're
believe.
too dumb to do anything good.
They'll believe the second lie, because who would lie twice?
Chad fascinates me. Because I've had a few run-ins with Chad, and they've always been a little odd. And this is where it ties into the Aaron thing, because Aaron is, all right, so Aaron was a guy that everyone at ROTC hated. Like, they all hated him, right? And
Aaron was a guy that everyone over at ROTC hated. Now, remember this, that ROTC was another one of Aaron and April's big shows they loved. Aaron and April both used to gush about Mersh. They really did. What about an NLO and Chad show? I mean, again, he thinks he's better than people, so like he can't work with people. You know, the day before the show, he'd be like, "Okay, we gotta change this. I gotta make sure I get 60%."
Every time I would come into work, people go, "Yeah, Aaron stole another bit of ours, or he's doing one of our things, or he's, and I would just come in and be like, he's not a bad guy. He's just a radio hack. He's fucking harmless, whatever." Right. I was always like, I don't really get as upset as other people do with Aaron. And to this day, Aaron is still going to play it off like, "Oh man, obsessed with me much?" And it's like, no, your life has been absolute gold for us. So
you're welcome, Mersh. You're welcome.
Aaron, I'm annoyed at because years ago, tied into the Zumach thing, when he was having his thing with Zumach, right? He was freaking out, like, "Oh man, he's going after my wife." He sounded like fucking Stuttering John. "He's trashing my family," like all that shit. So I'm like, whatever, dude. So
he's going after my wife. They're going after my wife.
I reached out to him because I thought I'll be a nice guy. So I'm giving him advice, and he's like, "Yeah, April's gonna quit. She can't handle Zumach and this and that." And I said, "Look, Aaron, I'm gonna give you a word of advice, man. I've been on this internet shit a lot longer than anybody else. Royce and I have been around.
I've been on this internet shit for longer than everybody else. Royce and I, these guys started 10 years after me." When I met Mersh, it was before he was a homeless alcoholic guy who kept wrecking cars and getting DUIs. That was before. I met the pussy steakhouse Mersh. The guy who every time he did a set of stand-up comedy, he changed his whole look. Today I'm going to look like Zachary Ty Bryan from Tool Time. Today I'm going to dress goth. Today I'm going to dress up like a metal guy. Today I'm going to wear a suit that doesn't fit. Probably wear it to the old Pussy Steakhouse strip club.
For 9 years. Well, we've been around for fucking 20 years doing this. We've been making money at it for 9. So I'm like, I know a thing or two.
Yeah, that's not. Again, we're at 20. I've been doing this longer than anybody. We're at 9 years. So sit down, buckaroo. Again, that's not half what I've been doing. It's not a half. The delusion people have. Now, again, Mersh is talking to Geno, and everyone else that he makes fun of does better than him. Who's deluded? He's been doing it longer than everybody, and he's better than everybody. But he's talking to Geno, and can't make money. He put a gun in his mouth live on his stream the other night. A real gun. There's a clip of it on _Mersh. It's insane. Like it's not going well. So tell me more. How does it work?
About the Kiwi Farms shit and that whole sector of the internet he knew nothing. And I'm like, listen, bro, all I can tell you is, I'm like, if you remember Mike Tyson's Punch Out, Chad Zumach, and by the way, to this day, Aaron has a chatter in his chat that's literally a reference to me, where I said, if you can't beat up Chad Zumach when you're playing Mike Tyson's Punch Out, he's like Von Kaiser. He's like the third guy you fight in the game. He's not the weakest guy, but he's also not even, he's still.
So he's obsessed about, dude, there's a guy in Steel Toes chat. There's a guy in Steel Toes chat who's named after me. It's like Cool Bragg, I guess.
In the regional circuit. I'm like, if you can't beat Von Kaiser on the internet now, you're not cut out for this. I wouldn't lean into it.
Yeah, by the way, the gun is it's a real Derringer. I mean, it's a real Paisley pistol. It's like, what is that? What is that sad little girl gun? I think the Mersh Club even calls it a girl gun. It's like, Jesus Christ, where do you put the bubble gum in?
I wouldn't get involved in drama farming and content because if you can't handle Chad Zumach, if you can't handle the internet at its Chad Zumachiest, you will not be able to deserve it at its Kiwi Farmiest, because they're gonna fucking ruin him.
Kiwi Farms doesn't do shit. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I don't go there, and it's affected my life zero. I was talking to somebody about this tonight, actually. So I was talking to somebody tonight, and they were telling me they got to stop going on there. Somebody who they talk about on there. Because like every internet locale has a thread. And this person told me, like, yeah, I got to stop going on there. And I'm like, why would you go on there? Why would you? Like, nothing. It won't affect your life at all. It won't affect your life at all. Like, what are they going to do? All they're going to do is self-flatulate about you. Like, it really does. It's a forum. Let them go.
Yeah, he's the
greatest advice I ever gave Aaron was like 1.5 years, 2 years ago. I told him, you need to decide if you want a co-host or a wife. And once you've figured that out, then you can make your decision going forward. But these two things cannot reconcile forever. And he didn't listen to me. So of course I've been doing a dance on his grave. It's been hilarious. I love being right.
Keno Casino takes credit for the downfall of Aaron. Mersh takes credit for the downfall of Aaron. It's very funny. Like, these guys were all his friend. You were his friend, Mersh. What are you lying about? Looks like a puppet of Rocco. E-Rock ruined Compound 2. Looks like a puppet of Rocco. Yeah, he dressed like that. Rocco dressed like Geno in Atlantic City. Hello.
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm great.
Hey, do you think you could spare some change for Ray DeVito? He's kind of broke right now. You got like $5?
I can't spare a square.
It's an appeal to your compassion, sir. Please.
Nope.
He's humanitarian.
No. As a matter of fact, I'm going to ask everybody in the chat to donate $5 right now to me to make up for this call.
Ray's a very poor man. He needs your help, Patrick.
It's not my fault. You
Please.
know, I've tried to talk reason and sense into that man.
He's a young kid.
Yeah, he's a struggling artist. All right, thank you. Feel free to grab a prize off the treasure chest on your way out. Caesar Day says, thank you, Melty, for narrating. I can't follow Geno myself. That's true. People have trouble with it.
I was just initiating my herd mentality by hanging out with Geno because I feel more comfortable being around other alcoholics. I know that Geno's a loser and his wife is a filthy whore.
That's true. Forearm Wrinkle says, if you draw Geno, Shuli would call you an anti-Semite. I don't know if that's true. Hello?
Hey, Mr. Melton. I want to say, I saw that picture of Knight Melendez, and she looks so much like you. I was wondering, like, if you had a sister or anything that has that kind of resemblance, or brother or sister, brother.
Yeah, twin sister. Why you hang up? Oh, fuck. They never have never have one follow-up. I'm gonna say you look like a girl, and then I'm gonna giggle and run. The shit's not even lit on fire, and you're all pushing each other into the bushes. The Pants Maestro. I wasn't planning on giving you more money, but sure. For what? Oh, for the 5. For the 5. Yeah, fucking your 5s, dog. Fucking your 5s. This is gonna be an annoying guy. Hello.
Yeah, and you have the nerve to say I'm a bad caller.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? As bad as I am, I'm a superstar compared to tonight.
That's right. You know what we're going to start doing? Jesus Christ, they all punch out so quick. At least Baumert's punching out fast. You know? How do I love my Baumert? Let me count the ways. I could go without your call for 5 more fucking days. Maybe call on Friday night, the members only show. And until then, just leave me all the fuck alone. I'm trying to do a show about Geno and the Mersh. And every time you call in, my booty makes a squirt. I do not like it when you call. I do not like it once. I do not like it twice or 3 times. You are kind of a dunce. I need you to put down the phone. You don't have enough minutes anyway. My name is Patrick. It's NLO. And I said, good day. Okay, it's time we got to get back to it. There's your poem.
Yeah,
it's fun.
The thing that galls me about those two is, like, me and my wife, we were nothing but nice to them, you know? And we get sucked into their bullshit. Like, we go out there and in hindsight.
We get sucked into their bullshit. So again, this is all your problem. Hello? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Hello.
Oh, no.
How are you doing, sir?
Yeah, what can we do, Ian? What's the problem?
Oh, no problem tonight. Hey, excellent show. Excellent show.
Thanks.
Don't take it. Don't. No one should take that away. What you should take away from this is Jacob Westerhouse is a rapist piece of shit, and you haven't unblocked me from your Discord, you fucking motherfucker.
Well, are those are separate issues? I feel like let's not connect those.
No. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
No. You can't say just because a guy raped a guy, I'm guilty of.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, those are different.
It's like that's like a pork barrel bill in the Senate. Jesus Christ! You can't sneak. You can't
Honestly,
backdoor.
Okay, hey, listen, I'll give you that. Hackmania 2, I should be allowed back in the Discord. You removed me Hackmania 1, Hackmania 2, I should be allowed.
Why do you need to be in the Discord for Hackmania?
Well, I'm in the Discord already. Like, it's gay and weird. Maybe you should just allow me and things will be cool.
If you're in there, then you're allowed.
Oh, okay. So I'll stream Hackmania 2 from Just Right Guy at discord.com.
I mean, nobody can stop you from doing it. No one can stop you from being a dick. We have enough people to support us who want to support us. So, like, it's fine.
that was the issue last year. Is like there was a bunch of people who were supporting
Hey, Ian,
you
let it go.
in the
It's
Discord.
over. We're not going to rehash this every time you get drunk.
No, but it wasn't even a rehashing of anything.
Yeah,
We haven't
Ian, you're
done it.
trying to rehash what happened with the live stream. I'm aware.
No. Your live stream sucked dick, and one
we're
guy
aware.
had content, and he gave it out, and you got mad at me for doing that. So you're rehashing.
I didn't get mad at you for
because it
anything.
never happened.
I didn't get mad at you for
Yeah, well,
anything.
then your boy toy did. Moody got fucking pissy and messaged me about it. And who gives a fuck, dude? You could get mad at me and you could message me about it, and then
Are we done?
Are all those the kids? Are those your victims?
Oh, okay, here we are.
There you go, you pedophile motherfucker.
And then they hang up. And then they hang up. Because if you don't do the thing I like, then you're the worst thing I can call you. This guy's like in his 30s, I think. He has children. I'm going to smash my toys and go home. It's another level.
Emotional damage. Like, he was probably using me to try and get like on compound media. Why you'd want to do that? Who gives a fuck? It's like, I don't care. I went out there. I did a show. Went great. We hung out. Great time.
We played golf. I parred.
Later, it's like, let's go. We'll go to a football game. We just
He's not 41. He's like 30, right? He's not 41.
Out like normal fucking people. And then fucking this another
guys. Ian throws these tantrums all the time. Either on the phone or on an email or in a Discord or on a Twitter. This isn't new. This happens all the time. That's why he's not back. He can't keep it together for any amount. It's like, why would I put myself through unbanning him and then banning him again? Like, just you let me know. You let me know.
Piece of shit.
He makes me laugh. I like Ian, but until you can behave like a fucking adult, it's wild. It's wild.
He swaps wives for views from Nick Rekieta, fucking does drugs, all this shit. And then because they're all fucking idiot children, we get a call from the police like, hey, did you have a naked picture? It's like, what? Like, why do you drag me into your shit? And they're like, and then everyone's like, well, Geno's a snitch. He should have defended Aaron. What? Why would I lie for a piece of shit to a cop? Why would, because, and this is what drives me nuts about the Dabbleverse.
It's literally the same thing. It's like he's in there under another account. So like, what's the big deal? It's an open thing. Anybody can join with any. It's insane to just be like. And then when you don't get your way, you just call the person you don't like a pedophile. I mean, what? Yeah. Wow, man. Cool.
All 8th grade cunts living in a fantasy world. They don't live in reality. It drives, and don't get me wrong, I'm a 55-year-old man. That's why I'm like, I can't put up with these fucking pieces of shit.
I will correct the record on.
Like he's like, as a 55-year-old man, I can't put up with these pieces of shit. Anyway, I'll be performing in an Italian restaurant.
Couple things you did get wrong there. He did not take you to a football game. That was your engagement gift. Okay, first of all.
What do Ray and Bob Levy and Geno and Chad think's gonna happen? Like they're gonna be the next Ron White? Like, what does Chad think's gonna happen? What does Chad think's gonna fall into place? What's the ideal trajectory if you could make a wish? How do you think this is gonna go?
And second of all, no, people have said that like, oh, Keanu turned on him and then got Geno to turn on him, and it's like, I watched Keanu turn on him in real time.
That's what I don't get. Like, why still do all the shows in the back of delis and shit? It's like, what?
And it was happening as Aaron was going on the air and just blatantly lying about like, yeah, I just had a great conversation today with Keanu. She's great. She says I never harmed any women. She's got my back.
The problem is when you delude yourself like that, you don't start pivoting to something else, and then the thing that you've been depending on literally like flames out, and you have nothing. And you're like, fuck, I should have been looking for something for a while. Yeah, man. Yeah. Like, probably. Arizona Mesa Tom, for the Michaela free evening, JK bad calls too. Now, Michaela's unblocked, so I don't know why she's not here. She probably left the show again.
He said she'll testify for me in court.
I'll get a long email in a week about it. It'll be very hurtful.
And then Keanu would be going, I didn't even speak with him today. He texted me this whole thing, and I went, okay. And he's like, see, Keanu's got my back. She knows I didn't do anything. And she's like, I wasn't there. I don't not know either way what happened, you know? The way he would put words in your mouth.
I broke ties with him when he I was doing a show because we talked about, he calls us up crying, oh, she's really leaving me. Can you do me a favor and fill in Thursday and Geno Friday? And we go, yeah, don't ask him for a penny. He can't fucking afford me.
Like you should be able to like objectively put together some sort of like pyramid of like where you fall within your immediate circle of, let's call them peers. It's like, okay, who's doing better? Who's doing better, Mersh or Ray? That's actually a tough one. Never mind. Who's doing better, Mersh or Aaron? Aaron. 100% Aaron. Mersh was bragging about a $4,000 a month deal, and now he's lost that. He called $4,000 a month more money than you've ever seen in your life. And it's like, Jesus Christ. And now they've lost that. Now Mersh puts a gun in his mouth sometimes. So you think he's doing better or worse? Better or worse? Better or worse? Bubble in one.
Considering versus what Cunha's paying, I'm like, yeah, I don't ask him for a penny. And we're doing the show, and every couple months, every couple weeks, he's giving us $200 total. It's like, this is more insulting than
not getting
paying us.
Yeah, it's like if you're a waiter and the bills.
You know what I was thinking about Aaron Emholt, and I just want to get this out while I'm thinking about it. Because this is a crazy thought when you actually think about this. Aaron hits the goal most of the time, and if he doesn't, he makes up for it or has some sneaky like backdoor way of like getting it on the DL. Which is to say he achieves his goal, what he wants, what he needs. It's what he succeeds. And this is what his life is like. What will, we always think it's going to happen. He's right. He's like a cockroach. We always think it's going to happen, but there's always people stepping up and throwing hundreds at him. This morning he hit his $350 goal by 2 donations that were over 100. So you got to start wondering, like, this is what his life is like while he's killing it. What's his life going to be like when it starts to actually fade? When it starts to really get bad? When he really starts missing goals? I was thinking, I think the stress we haven't even begun to see. I think there's a gear he hasn't kicked into yet that we've yet to even see. Of unhinged, and we've kind of been seeing it for a couple nights. Something about these night shows, these lonely night shows.
$20 and they give you or it's $18, they give you 20 and they're like, keep the change. And you're like, you don't have to say keep the change. You know what I mean? It's a shitty tip. Don't pat yourself on the back. But I got to go back to the gift thing because this drives me nuts. I've established, I've got a Aaron Imholt corkboard, like just with names, dates, and I don't
red string.
Yeah, but I have noticed a pattern as I've watched him. And he has this tendency to pass off things he likes as a gift to people. Like he took you to a Vikings game. You don't even like the Vikings.
But they were playing my Chargers.
Were they playing the Chargers? Okay, but that's still it's still a gift for him, is my point. Like, did you hear about his Christmas gift for his daughter?
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, you're going to love this. Okay.
Oh, no. Even me, the guy who's so obsessed, hasn't heard about this. What is this?
Because I admit.
Oh, is it Weird Al or it's Post Malone? It's Post Malone, right?
I have been consuming Aaron's product for the past couple of months because he is, it's like Ray DeVito. It's just an interesting, like you want to get him in a room with a bunch of psychologists and just study him, you know? But so his daughter, he's psychotic on so many levels. I don't even know where to start with it.
By the way, Mersh talked about finding a new back way into a school with a gun, and now he's talking about Aaron Imholt's daughter. Should we be worried about this, or is this all fine? It's only when just checking. I'm just checking. Mersh bragged about finding a new way through the woods to get into a school, and he was carrying a gun. No, but Melton's a real issue.
He announced on his show about a month ago, he's excited that he figured out what he wants to get his daughter for Christmas. Now, you know, you'd think, you're not going to just say it on the air what you're going to get her. You don't want to spoil it or whatever. Not only does he say what he got her tickets with him to go see Weird Al Yankovic. She's 10. And the best part is he's like, and it's great. It's going to be at a casino in June. So he's taking his kid to a casino 6 months after Christmas to see a thing he wants to go see.
He's taking his fucking girlfriend to a truck stop for dinner. They eat SpaghettiOs out of a hollowed out log. Dan makes it. What part of this guy emanates class? Hello? Jesus Christ. I'm not reading doxing stuff, man. You got to grow up, Ian. We'll take your money. Thank you. I mean, you got to grow up, dude. Like, what's wrong? Who hurt ya? Where'd they hurt ya? This guy's like Kick-Ass. Remember that movie Kick-Ass? Ian's out there fixing. He's got all the justice. He's dishing it out. This guy's an OnlyFans cuck. Hello? Do you think we've all forgotten? I mean, if you're going to start yelling at every man in my chat who partakes in OnlyFans, we're going to be here for a while. I have a feeling we got a lot of incels.
And then he's like, no, she loves Weird Al. She fucking loves Weird Al. And I'm like, she doesn't love Weird Al, dude. She's 10. She wants to go see some like little Korean boys singing or something, or whatever these fucking kids are into. There's probably some TikTok star that kid would be fucking so freaked out to meet. He's like, we got the meet and greet with Weird Al. I'm like, what a shitty gift. I would have fucking killed my mom if she got that for me growing up.
This one seems dumb because it's like nobody really knows what Aaron's kid likes or if this is a good gift or not. So this seems kind of like a stretch.
Yeah, it is. It's fascinating, the Dabbleverse. But like, then I get in trouble on YouTube because I'm.
And again, is Aaron the Dabbleverse? I've never seen a group of people talk about something more that they're not even talking about. This isn't the Dabbleverse. You gotta stop. I mean, it's just weird. They're like another thing with Aaron Imholt and Ray. Yeah, that's the Dabbleverse. It's like, is it? I don't think it is. I don't think it is, though.
Look, I'm not even a conspiracy theorist. Well, everyone is that does it. But YouTube drives me nuts because, again, I'm spoiled, Mersh. You've been in that studio. Like, that's like I've been in a studio. I'm old, Mersh. I'll let you know a little secret. Daddy's 55. You know, like I tell everyone I'm used to doing Sirius XM radio and working on DirecTV with Artie Lang and, showing up at studios with him and then fucking working with geez.
Glory days. Mersh. I used to have a studio. Mersh. Come on. I was spoiled. Again, no self-actualization here. When will you stop blaming everybody else and realize, oh, fuck. Like, I don't know why it would be so bad to come out and honestly just say, like 100% genuinely just say, hey man, like I thought my show was a lot bigger. They kept us behind a wall. They never told us numbers. I thought my show was a lot bigger. Fuck. Like, it's humbling to come out here and realize how hard it is to build an actual following. While I was on Compound Media, I could just say, yeah, man, we have 10,000 subs. But I didn't realize none of them were there for me. Since producer, member for 18 months, reminds us all Geno is 55. That's a fact, Jack. So, but he can never be that. He'll never have that honesty. And he said this is the second time he's mentioned he hates YouTube. He wants to get rid of YouTube. We watched that video where he threatened to stop doing YouTube.
Chris Anthony at his studio. Now it's like, well, now you're on YouTube, and when you do well, they give you a little good boy. You said all the right things card, and you can monetize it now, or you can't, and they try and. So he just is dealing. He's having to reconcile now, like how YouTube works. God, they watch what you say, and advertisers care about what your show's about and the themes involved, and they advertise accordingly based on what you're. It's like, yeah. And stop you from shitting on them. But the Dabbleverse is the perfect example. As long as you're yelling at each other, as long as you're propagating hate and lies at each other, that's what we want.
People are into it.
Working for us, take 30%. We get 30% of every super chat. And I'm sorry that I sound crazy.
If only there were a solution.
Because I am, that helps. But it's like, it drives me insane. So when they ban me the second, I'm like, I'm just on Rumble. I don't care. Well, I think I'm white knuckling onto YouTube. I have 2 strikes in the past, in a 2-week span.
But I will say, liking Nick aside, I don't know April well enough, and I don't know Aaron well enough, but I do know that both of them have done some vile shit. And it's like, and with the internet, it's like, all right, so people decided we hate Rekieta so much that we will blindly side with Aaron no matter what. And then now there's people that hate Aaron so much that they're like, we will blindly overlook every character flaw Patrick Melton has as long as he's getting at Aaron. And we get in this.
I'll deal with actual character flaws. If you want to go, his body's lumpy, his skin's bad, he wears hats, bed bug, like what? You're being stupid. When you guys act like calling someone a pedophile is light shit, especially when I'm sorry. I'm never gonna freak out about it. But you look stupid when you know it's not true and you call me that. Like, Ian Hawk, you look fucking retarded, dude. Like, I'm not, it's fine, but you should know this behavior's fucking insane. It's fucking retarded.
This tribalism, man, and there are no more morals. There's no more consistency where there's very few people out there that are going to go, no, fuck all of these people. They're all garbage. Why are you picking a side and going, no, that Aaron's a cool guy. We got to take down Rekieta. And then people are like, nah, Rekieta's cool. We got to take down
Rekieta. First of all, Rekieta can't talk right now. When it's time for Rekieta to talk, if the shit that starts coming out of his mouth sounds insane and stupid, we're going to call it insane and stupid. The only person who's been talking is Aaron Emhole, and everything out of his mouth has been insane and stupid. Again, no one in their right mind would have shared all that shit. He's so desperate for clicks. Everyone would have been so embarrassed by all that. They just kept it private, and nobody would know. Nobody would know shit. Also, everyone is shit. Should we talk to no one? Should we never be friends with anyone ever again? Thank you for the super sticker, Keith J73. I love stickers.
down Aaron, and you're like, why don't you just let them fight it out and just place bets on it like me and lose?
I just don't know who raised. I'm old and stubborn and set my ways, but I just look at these. This is why I get myself in trouble, because I just assume everyone's normal, and they're insane. There's like, between him doing all the shit he did, and since he was the first one out, he's like, I always say it's like they showed up with the arrest warrants with 3, and they're like, oh, we only have 3 arrest warrants, so since Aaron got out first, he's not a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. And then April, meanwhile, is like, oh, yeah, well, we feel, when she sends me a text that says, oh, we feel bad about that picture. We?
Yeah.
We? What are you still doing there, you stupid twat?
Yeah.
You're all insane people.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
I am still convinced, though, that Aaron...
Get away from me. I'd love to do your show on Black Friday if you're available. Get away, Aaron. Hey, man, I'm sorry about everything. I was really out of line. Thinking you were a bad guy for beating your wife. My bad. Hey, can I come on your show?
And dry snitch.
Get away from me. Your podcast is telling me no.
Like, I don't think he went to the police, but I do think Aaron got in her parents' ear. He got in that pastor's ear. He got in all those people at the church's ear. And it's like, I'm worried about them. Because that's all you have to do to really, like, you don't have to snitch. You just dry snitch. You just kind of go like if you just had this horrible drug.
Never dry snitch. You always need some kind of lube. And here, coconut oil, mayo, mac salad.
Problem. And then, like, I don't go to the cops about it, but I just go to Keanu and be like, yeah, I'm worried about Geno, man. He's just doing a lot of coke and he's out of control. I think he might kill somebody. And you get
I think most people, like, yeah, I don't know.
Somebody else worked up enough that they're like, I care about this person. And
then bailed on my own thought.
And they call the police. That's still snitching. That's still snitching. You know what I mean? I could go to a gas station and be like, yeah, I know they're selling drugs out of 937 Treetop Lane. And if there's a cop within earshot, sure, technically I didn't snitch. I was talking to the clerk at the gas station. But it's like, but you knew what you were doing. But yeah, like I think he kind of had something to do with it. But yeah, you were the only, like, a lot of people started getting on board with the whole, April's a victim. And that's like, when I saw.
By the way, I changed the background on this screen. Is it less distracting? I think it's better. Let me know your thoughts. I might slow it down a little.
Go on that fucking rant. You're like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck all these fuck me.
Oh, and they all tried to get me banned. I'm like, I'll say it again. I'm like, if she... Fuck it. I don't know what went on in her past, but if she doesn't realize still living with a married couple after you got arrested with guns, drugs, if that's not your bottom, yeah. And this one, stop defending her. She's 29. And I'll tell you something else. I'll tell you something else. This is what always gets me. Women can be abused, but fucking that's fine. But I know a lot of abused women who didn't shit on perfectly innocent people. You know what I mean? April's like, everyone's like, she's abused. So that allows her to be everyone else, to people that have been nicer.
Geno is having a fucking, like, life existential collapse. Yeah, I'll try to remember to do that to him. I'm happy to do it. It's just one of those things, like, we do it once a week, so it's like, fuck. we like log into that profile and it's like, shit. Yeah, we forgot. But yeah. Hold on. Make it stop. Hold on. People hate it. Slow it down. Yeah. All right. Slow it down to 50%. I think it's already at 50%. You don't know anything, you fucking idiots. Just shut the fuck up. I'm going to speed it up. I'm going to make it go faster and then flip around and go in reverse. Put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
You're allowed to be a selfish fucking... Well, Geno, I was abused, so I'm going to fucking make your life suck my dick. Don't, because I know you will, because you might get 3 views.
I have it under good authority.
What? Like, the thing is, while he was at Compound, shielded from the reality of his numbers, his fans, his talent, pretending he's the cock of the walk and just becoming a fucking rancid alcoholic in the meantime. Now he's pickled and cannot ever go back to being any professional anything. I mean, can you imagine him, like, shaping up and shipping out. Like, it's not going to happen. There's no scenario where this guy ever gets a broadcasting job or presenting job. He don't have the goods. He don't have the goods. You know, like Chad can even like fuck his way through a script better than this guy. So Chad doesn't have a lot to say. Geno has too much to say. Together, they're almost one intelligence quotient closer to God.
Already, and by that I mean Kevin Brennan, that you are gay and that you don't do clubs.
Yes, that is so true. I think Red Bar has scouts looking for me at gay clubs. You know, I'm on his radar too now. That's hilarious.
Honestly, though, man. Well, you've always been on his radar.
Now he's got people like somebody took a picture of me on the subway a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, they're like, Red Bar's watching. I'm like, hey, how are you, buddy? Some guy, like, I get excited. I'm sitting there like, are you Geno? And I go, yeah. And he's screaming from across the track. And he goes, Red Bar says hi. I'm like, tell him I said hi. And then then there's a picture of me. I don't know. Somebody sent it to me, like one of his fans. It's like flat broke Geno can't afford an Uber. It's like, what are you doing? Like, did the guy that took my picture, did he take an Uber
I mean, what the fuck?
To the subway to take my picture and then Uber home? I was dying. I'm like, yeah, you got me. This one guy, I'll say his name because he's Joe Exotic. He's some guy in Canada. He's a loser, and he's one of like, yeah, we were going to jail for the felony, and I'm literally like, all right, well, the only thing gayer than saying, oh my God, I called the building. Excuse me, the only thing gayer than lying and saying, oh, I called the building, and
What is he trying to say? Does anyone know what he's talking about? This is like, imagine him going to the police and trying to explain this story to somebody. Keanu has to sit with this guy all day and night. They're both unemployed and moving in with her mom. Fuck. The only thing worse than listening to her all day is listening to him. Fuck. Like, actually, fuck. What is it again, Geno?
Uber. It's like, what are you doing? Like, did the guy that took my picture, did he take an Uber to the subway to take my picture and then Uber home? I was dying. I'm like, yeah, you got me.
Great story, Gene.
This one guy, I'll say his name because he's Joe Exotic. He's some guy in Canada. He's a loser, and he's one of like, yeah, we were going to jail for the felony, and I'm literally like, all right, well, the only thing gayer than saying, oh my God, I called the building. Excuse me, the only thing gayer than lying and saying, oh, I called the building and they said they're going to arrest you would be actually calling the building. So saying arrest this guy. And I'm like, and he's like, oh, now you're triggered. You're so angry. It's like, no one's angry. But that's it. They're like, you're angry. It's like, what? It terrifies me that this is what's going on in the world.
Basically, Geno's triggered as fuck. You can trigger Geno. It's like, you're talking about a guy on Twitter who said you're going to jail? It's like, what? I have 100 people doing that to me on Twitter every day. They're idiots. Unless I'm shitting or bored, I don't argue with them. Let it go, Geno. There's just one guy on Twitter and he told me I'm going to jail. And it's like, I know I'm not, but like, you say you called the building and get me in trouble. But like, the only thing gayer than like say you called the building is if you actually called the building. And it's just like, these fucking guys are losers. It's like, are you all right? Are you all right? A guy on Twitter was mean? AI, Apple Intelligence, can you summarize this? A guy was mean to Geno, and now he's screaming about it for 20 minutes. Oh, man, nobody knows who's anonymous on Twitter was yelling at Geno, and he's having a breakdown about it. What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
People are literally sitting at home saying, I got him good. Like, people have no people skills now.
Yeah, they didn't get you at all. What's this rant? Now?
And I don't like Chrissy Mayer anyway, and I'll go on record right now. She's a fucking
You did her show.
Yeah, and she's a fucking... She badmouthed me after I did her show.
Was she a you when you did her show?
No, she was lovely. We even ate one of those sampler platters at the fucking Sullivan's. Great, by the way. Sullivan's has great food. They got some.
Sullivan's has great food and fast ER response. You should see how quick the ambulance arrives. Caesar Day says, don't ever call NLO members and or chatters fans. I'll do what I want. I think you're a fan. You're here every goddamn day.
Some good fucking bar food. We had a great time, and then a couple months later, I get a clip of her telling people on her show I'm a 4.
Imagine a bar in Midtown Manhattan not having good food. It's like, do you know what the rent is?
She's dead to me. Call me a fucking.
Yeah, that's a good point. What do you think Mersh got?
We got a fish lunch.
4?
Mm-hmm. She called me a 4, which I'm not saying I'm a fucking 10. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. I'm not going to fucking Paris for Fashion Week. We get it. But a 4 was a little harsh, and it was very, you could tell she was very much like I want to show Anthony that I'm on his side. And it's like, you're kind of a cunt. Because I never, before she called me a 4, I've never had a bad word to say about Chrissy Mayer. Now I have nothing but bad words to say about Chrissy Mayer. And by the way, Chrissy, you were funnier 12 years ago when you were bringing me onto the stage at Brokerage. So, Meow Meow in the chat said, keep going. It's killing Pat. Wait, Geno on my show?
Yeah, but what now, Mersh? Mersh is always, again, these guys just glory days. Mersh is like, let me tell you something, Chrissy Mayer. You were funnier 4 years ago when you were bringing me up at the Bridgerton or whatever the fuck. It's like, it sounds like you were both losers, not getting paid at a comedy club nobody goes to. Okay. And what about now? I mean, don't get me wrong. Chrissy's going through the same lesson that Geno is, but Chrissy's a chick. So Chrissy has built in more fans. You know what I mean? That's just a fact. Who's doing better numbers, Chrissy or Geno? Chrissy. But Chrissy has 3 mouths to feed, and you only have. Well, I mean, what with Kiki's new deal, I'm sure she's paying all the bills. Kiki's retarded. Kiki thinks like her deal is like bomb. There's like several fucking like videos somebody posted on her Discord where it's like, she's like, oh, Melton thinks he knows how podcast deals work. It's like, yeah. Had a few, turned down 1 million. I mean, what are you talking about? Yeah. I've seen the fucking dawn of podcasting. People wonder what came first, the chicken or the egg. Me. I am the egg and the chicken. You stupid bitch. I've watched every evolution of everything podcasting. Are you retarded? From the inside. Are you dumb? Patrick thinks he knows how podcast deals work. I do. They scoop up worthless idiots like you on a chance, on a lottery ticket scratcher that you and your mom can rub glitter sticks together and create some magic. Nobody believes in you. Nobody's giving you any money, and you know it. We're going to start you off at $30 an episode. Ooh, kiki bucks. It's sad. I know how it works, honey. I do know how it works. So yeah, that's a fact. That's just a fucking fact. All right, we got to move on. Because then today the inevitable happened to Geno, who hates YouTube.
Doom is a minimum. Where is he?
Dude, it just got a notification that your YouTube channel was terminated.
Why?
I have no idea. I was watching it, the screen went blank, and a thing came up saying this YouTube channel has been terminated.
Is that Chad on the phone? Sounds like Chad. So again, look at the smoke in this room. Look at the film on the TV. I know everybody loves to stack their entertainment center full of important documents and papers. Nice.
Oh, my YouTube's dead?
Yeah. I thought you would.
All right, let me go.
All right.
Baby.
Yeah, Doom says that hum is Geno. So, you got to enhance his shit. You don't have hum removal, motherfucker? Get some AI. Doom's come a long way. He posted a video. He posted a video from a while back of Aaron making fun of the turn. And you see just the I'm really proud of the boy. He's come a long way. Or girl. Or they, them. We really don't know. We really don't know. He might be a robot. He might be an AI. He could be an AI. Clipstagram or one of those cool names.
YouTube.
I don't know what you did. I didn't look like anything was wrong. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
He's calling that guy baby. He's good, thank you. He's calling that guy baby. He's calling his buddy baby, or Jim from Fort Wayne.
Saying this YouTube channel's been terminated.
Oh, my YouTube's dead?
Yeah.
That's Chad, right? Because he said, I don't know, man. That's Chad on the phone. People are telling me it's not.
He's good, thank you. He's calling that guy baby. He's calling his buddy baby, or Jim from Fort Wayne.
Come on. People are saying it's not. Listen to it.
Saying this YouTube channel's been terminated.
Oh, my YouTube's dead?
Yeah, Jim in Florida. But like Chad's lying, I think, to get Geno to answer. It sounds like Chad to me. It's okay. I can't.
Yeah.
That's how Chad talks. Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you would.
All right, let me go. Baby, I just nuked my YouTube.
I don't know what you did.
See, that's what they do. Like he's an old man trying to use a computer. Honey, I just deleted all my emails. Get in here. Baby, I think my YouTube channel's gone. Oh no. Can you guys see my password on the screen? Honey? That's what every one of these fucking idiots. It's like, this is your show? I wonder why you make no money and you're a complete failure. Honey, get in here.
He's talking to him like he's baby. He's talking to Canoe, but he accidentally.
I mean, Keanu does the same thing when she's on. Honey, where are you going? Get me a pastrami.
It didn't look like anything was wrong. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
My channel is done from YouTube.
He just gets up and walks away. Fuck your show. Fuck your show. And this is where everybody can grab a fake background of Geno's show so that you can green screen yourself in. Go ahead. I'll wait. You screen cap it. We help you out over here. I get it.
What, you're talking about cigars and that's against terms?
No, I showed balls and I got.
He showed his Alden Hot Water show. Remember, there were no rules. Remember Bill Schultz?
He literally showed, if you go to nobodylikesonions.com/ppp.jpg, it has PPP bent over gaping and you see his balls just hanging. No dick, just balls as far as the tank can see. Geno thought he could show balls and an asshole and a dick on his stream. So...
Remember?
Accidentally left the balls up my YouTube.
Accidentally left the balls up. Hate when that happens. Hate when that happens. Accidentally leave the balls up. Go ahead.
It's my fault. All right, mate.
But wouldn't Geno this be great for Geno? Because he thought YouTube was pathetic. He didn't want to be a YouTuber. Anybody that was on YouTube was lame. So shouldn't this be a big victory for Geno?
I'll say this. It's stupid. Nobody should lose their YouTube channel for nudity and all this shit. We are retarded. We really built a retarded world. If you say your shit's for adults and you mark it as having nudity or something, like, what are we doing? Why are we building a world that sucks? You know, like, fuck. There aren't stone tablets that were unearthed that have the YouTube terms of service on them, and we have to abide by them because one day our alien overlords will come back, and if we haven't been following their word to the letter, we'll be in trouble. Why do we invent these companies and institute these rules? We're adults, right? Everybody's seen tits and peens. And if you don't want to see it, you can mark, I don't want to see nudity. Just like Google. Just like Google. But we built it like this. Why are we building a shitty world? Europe doesn't have this shit at all. Of course, with YouTube, I'm saying like just nudity on TV or whatever. Like we're so stigmatized. Everything. It's like it's a weird thing we're doing. We're building a shitty world. I don't get it. Are we adults or not? I'm watching Geno Bisconte. I'm going to assume at any moment a taint and balls could come on the screen. What else has he got? So I am against this. I do think that this stuff's so stupid. Adults should be able to watch adult shit. Period. And I understand they don't want to become like YouPorn or RedTube or whatever, but it's like, okay, so you can't upload porn to it. You can't be fucking, you can't be committing sexual acts. Okay. But I would argue that like reacting to porn or, you know, if it's transformative.
My channel is done from YouTube. Am I still on? Yeah. So there you go.
Another slap down by the man. All because I didn't want the vaccine out there.
Wow. Am I still on Rumble? Am I still on the Rumble?
Hello? Am I
Why does he look worried?
Am
Why
I
does
on
he look
the
worried?
Rumble?
Shouldn't there be glee in his eyes? In his voice? He should be fucking thrilled. He hated being on YouTube. He hated being a YouTuber. This like when a guy, you know, the guy in high school, he gets suspended. Like, I'm expelled. I'm expelled. I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool.
No, it's done. There you go. Hey, everyone, come over to Rumble.
Him and Patrick.
I can't wait till this happens to Mubi. Yeah, but it's like, you know, like I actually understand the firearm stuff more than the porn stuff, honestly. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. It's all stupid. It's all just stupid. If you want to advertise cigarettes or beer or guns or titties, I mean, you should just be able to be like, come on down to Jake's Jerk Shack. Like, you should be able to just. It's just like, what do we do? Either it's like when, you know, the UK's banned like menthol cigarettes, right? This is really how it works. It's so insane. When I was over there this year, it gets stupider every time I visit. You know, you can't get menthol cigarettes in the UK anymore, and that's been for a while. But now they literally sell cigarettes with hollowed out filters. It's just like a chamber. And then you buy separately this pack of menthol cartridges, and you take them out and you put it in your cigarette, and then you have a menthol cigarette. No menthol cigarettes because kids like menthol. Who cares what adults like? I mean, why? Adults hate flavors, so adults. But instead of like, it didn't get rid of the problem. And if everybody wants menthol, can just get these cartridges to put in the hollow filtered cigarettes and have a menthol cigarette. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Kids can't do that. We just like, we make a law and then like there's an easy way around the law and everybody gets around the law with that way. And then the people who made the law just go like, yeah, okay. It's like, well, it's defeating the whole purpose. So why don't we just go back to the way it was? And they're like, well, children could buy the stuff. And you were like, oh, yeah.
Kids are stupid. Look at him. Look at that look in his eye. That's a Ray DeVito look. Olive Garden Italians.
They had it in Australia. You couldn't buy nicotine vape. You could buy vapes, and you could buy vape liquid.
Like two-leg guns, porn, and mentals.
Okay. You could buy like vape liquid, and then you had to buy nicotine salt separately, and then you had to mix it yourself for your vape. And it's just like, well, then you're not preventing anybody from, and you're actually making it like people could really overdo it. You know, nicotine can give you some heart stuff. Sucking on those jewels will kill you. Seize a day. Sorry, Nikki. Geno's the new Baldo. I don't know if that's true. I got to see them both with it on.
Okay, we're back. Oh my God. This is why, and it was so stupid on my part. I was just showing a dumb clip, and I almost made it. So now
I thought Geno was always right.
You can buy nicotine vapes illegally everywhere in Australia now. Yeah, but that sucks. You don't want like illegal name brand ones. Nicotine vapes are now illegal without a prescription. Cool. Australians gonna sink into the fucking ocean. They make so much money off taxing cigarettes. You know, most people over there roll them because they're so much cheaper, which an American would never do. What am I, poor? But like they make so much money on tax. I think a pack of cigarettes over there is like probably like $25-$30 now for the cheap ones. And if you want something like Marlboro, probably $50 for a pack for 20 cigarettes or whatever. And it's Australian bucks, but it's still probably bananas. And you're just like, okay. But it's mostly tax. And then they have a law where it goes up like every 6 months, like dramatically. Yeah, people can't believe it when you tell them. It's $60 for brand name now, said Copeland. Yeah, so that's how fast it goes up. When I was there, they were 40. Last time I was there was 2020, and they were around 40. Now they're 60. So that's how fast they're going up, because the government has a tax structure in place that increases it like every 6 months by a percentage. So yeah, $50 for a pack of Marlboros. And if you want some cheap ones, I bet you can get something cheap like $20, $25, $20, $30 maybe. When I first went to Australia, they were like 17. And every year I went back, they were like $2 more. And it's just like, holy shit. But now they make so much money off taxes, like when they eventually choke out the market and make them illegal or whatever. Because they're doing it in the UK, I think. Like 2030, anybody born after 2030 will never be able to buy cigarettes in the United Kingdom. Or in Scotland, maybe. That's the law they're proposing. So basically, in 2030, every year they'll raise the age by 1 year that you have to be to buy cigarettes. So it'll essentially like lock out an entire generation. Will never ever reach the age that you can buy cigarettes. And that's how they'll get the whole country to stop smoking cigarettes. Or everyone will just have illegal cigarettes. I mean, it's so stupid. The UK is like fucked. The UK is like falling the fuck apart. People are getting arrested for Facebook posts and Twitter posts. And it's becoming very, very weird and strange over there. Just very authoritarian. Like, it's way scarier than Australia got during the pandemic. Like, it's getting fucking weird. So anyway, that sucks for those kids. They'll never get to enjoy the cool, crisp flavor of a menthol. Speaking of smoking, come to Hackamania. We'll all be smoking. And every time you're like talking to somebody about America and they say like, everywhere's free, idiot. They don't have menthol cigarettes. And a Marlboro pack costs $50 fucking dollars. Holy shit. Holy shit. And your grandchildren will never be able to buy cigarettes. Like, it's freedom ain't everywhere, and it ain't the same freedom, surely. It's fucking wild out there. New Jersey Ranger 201, BT Dubs, shouldn't Geno be in Syria right now anyway? Come on, man. We don't get political. We don't get geopolitical around here.
Geno was smarter than everybody else combined.
My YouTube is officially dead. Oh, and the Dabbleverse is going to go bananas over this. Hold on, mute this.
We won't. We won't. We won't.
Oh, yeah. Reels wants to talk about the high roller dinner. Reels, can you call in? I want ideas. I want to know how this should work. So it'll be a nice steakhouse. We'll do a nice steakhouse downtown. You know, Barry's or the like. There's a few nice steakhouses down there. So whatever can accommodate us the best. And then, yeah, I don't know how it should work. I feel doing credit card roulette is like fucked. People shouldn't have to do credit card roulette. That's going to cause a lot of people anxiety, or they're going to lose their mortgage. Because it would be like if everyone just ate dinner, it'd probably be somewhere between 3,000 and 8,000, I would guess. Maybe 10. It depends on how many people came. You know, hello?
Hey, Patty Melt.
Who's this?
This isn't Reels, but I thought maybe you'd pick up.
I did.
Hey, I know. Why whenever I'm watching you live, how come I can't rewind it? Can you change the settings?
I don't know.
on
I've
that?
been emailing YouTube about it. I don't know why it's just stuck that way.
Are you shitting me, or are you being for serious?
I'm shitting you.
Oh. Well, I mean, do you do that for a reason? I assume you do.
I don't know.
Okay. You should lay off the pot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I like everyone on the chat to be on the same page. It's another pet peeve of mine. Because the problem is, like, when people are watching 30 minutes behind or whatever, they'll start answering questions you're asking, and then it gets all... I'm a real strict. I like to slap everyone on the wrist with a ruler. Keep up, you fucking pussies. I want you to be involved. Anyway, so Geno lost his channel. Kevin thinks it's fucking awesome and is gloating. And again, one of the main reasons I started to do Super Tip is because this is going to happen to every one of us. This will happen to all of us. If you do anything that even teeters on the border edgy. And you're just stupid to think it's not. And to gloat and to take joy in someone else losing their... And again, you know, make fun of Geno all you want. You know, they do need this money. They do need this money. It's not... It's just shitty, man. It's shitty. It's shitty. Movie said you wouldn't let people rewind because of some kind of conspiracy. I can't remember it, though. A conspiracy? Oh, yeah. Well, Kevin does that thing where he's like, that stops the clippers. And it's like, it doesn't. It doesn't. Doom has 3 clips of your show up before your show ends. The clippers are not retarded. They know how to record a show. No clippers sitting there like, fuck, can I rewind? They're not. They're not. So, yeah, I guarantee they're probably like starting multiple, you know, all Doom has to do is tap stop and start again on record, and then he can get right to editing a video on a different machine while he's still recording. It's wild what these kids can do. You can do it on the same machine if you got the right audio routing software, you know. Doom's not dumb. Patrick's too high for me to call. I'll call him Friday night. Shut the fuck up, Reels. Call. I'm waiting on you. This is interesting. I want to like figure out how this is going to work. Or Tiff call in. She's a high roller. Have you seen the cheese? Ooh, I'm almost through my first can. I'm going to be opening up a new can soon. I think I'm going to do the spicy. Is that what I have? I had two of the. Anyway. Who's a high roller? Balmer, where are you? Who's our guy for the night? AP, where are you? Is AP a high roller? Who's AP? Is this a man or a woman? Rover, you're a high roller. Oh, God. Fucking hell. Just Jules a high roller. What about the women? Let's hear the women. If Reels doesn't call, I'm calling back. Call back. Jesus Christ. Okay, I just got a Venmo that says, can you rap about Sketty? That's going to be interesting. All right, we got Balmer, I think. Hello?
What? What do you want?
How should this thing work?
I would say I'm being honest. I would say I don't do roulette because there's going to be people there that can't cover that. So whoever wants to cover it, will cover it.
We'll just go and whoever wants to cover it will cover it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Let me ask you a question. I'm not even being a dick. I'm being serious.
Yeah.
If it's 15, the talent's 15, and then let's say you're going to get at least one person with each of them. That's 30 people. Are they going to do that? 30 people? You might need a room or something, bro.
Yeah.
That's big. 30 people is big.
Yeah, I understand.
So that's what I'm trying to say. So give them a call, make a reservation. Say I got 30 people.
Yeah,
I
understand how to make a reservation. I know how to make a reservation, but they might not split a check 30 ways is what I'm saying.
No. It's got to be two people tops, like two
or three people. Yeah.
Not fucking 30.
Or I mean, more
people. Aaron? Let's go to the truck stop. I'll pop for everybody. Come on, let's be fucking.
More people.
Let's be men about
more
this.
people can do it, but people can Venmo each other or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I'm not. Listen, here's the thing. Everybody should know going into it, like what we're walking into. I mean, like at least the people you call high rollers, just regular people, but people don't mind popping for a check.
Yep. Only
we
people
got time to figure it out. You got to get three people to commit.
And by the way, I'm gonna let Balmer and Reels and all these guys let you guys figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. Let's figure out the check.
Listen, I'll get it right now. If two other people want to get it with me, I have no problem fucking saying I'll cover that. But let's be honest, it's gonna be. Three people, it's probably going to be three grand a piece, $3,500 a piece.
Yeah, it just depends. It depends on what we do. But we'll have
which is doable.
We'll have to cap it at like a certain number. I'll talk to the restaurants. We'll see what we can do.
All right, listen, I'm not calling back anymore because I don't want to be one of those guys. So you let me know when I can start calling back in.
Okay, thank you.
Goodbye.
Okay, so yeah, I think that's probably how it'll have to go. So we'll just figure it out. We'll figure it out. We got enough Richie Riches to, Bentley's going to be there too. It's not like he's not going to have 9 bourbons. Everybody will come. No WATP at dinner. What are you talking about? Of course you're not going to be there. Why do you care, pest? Like, why do you give a fuck? Oh, shit. So, okay, because these guys are going to pick up the whole check, we can't just let Freebirds come in here and fuck it up. So I think we're going to have some sort of like contest to win a seat at the dinner. Or you have to get like a golden ticket. You definitely have to be a VIP. You definitely have to have a VIP ticket. If you can't afford a VIP ticket, you can't afford to come to my dinner. That's a fucking fact. That's a fact. And then you'll have to be invited.
Me how?
Or maybe we'll do first come, first serve. Real said he's paying. Yes, I know Real said he's paying. I don't want to have dinner with you fucking weirdos and wackos. Okay? I don't need 9 guys Ian Hawke sent to film because somebody's buying them the first steak they've ever had in their life that cost over $12. Okay? There's a certain contingent of you I'd be embarrassed to sit at a fucking table with. And that's a fucking fact. That's a fact. And regardless, there's not going to be enough seats for everyone at Hackamania to come to this. So it'll be fine. Get a hopper and draw names like Steel Toe. I think it will have to be like something kind of like that. But there's certain people who like deserve to be there. There's certain people like Sketty and Tiff and Reels and Balmer and Rover. There's plenty of people who deserve to be there. And then there's people who we will let watch through the glass with their faces pressed up against it, staring at our creme brulee. I wish I was allowed. I wish I could be in there. But we'll have a seat for you down at Ruby's Diner, and it'll be like the kids' table. All of Melton's angels. That's right. It might only be women. Men are getting, you see what I'm dealing with. Whew. You know, so like, there's a lot of you I would never in a million years think could even use a fork. So we'll have to see. George says just go to Dave's Hot Chicken. I'll buy. Maybe we'll do that for dessert. Fuck dinner, just eating mashed potatoes. Stored in the hunch. It is an awful picture and an awful anger. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? You can't control your life, man. You gotta get over that shit, dude. You can't dwell on the past. You gotta forge into the future. Forge right into the future. This is the you guys might have heard of this. It's the Steel Toe Morning Show. This is the night program. We're gonna have to. We'll work on it. Look, I'll get as many people who want to be there. Maybe we can get everybody who wants to be there. Maybe I'm delusional. Maybe 30 people will be plenty. It's gonna be Thursday night. It's gonna be the first night. So a lot of people won't be able to come in early. But yeah, maybe we'll just make it that we'll call it we'll call it the VIP dinner. If you have a VIP ticket, you'll be able to put in a thing, and we'll ask, you have to confirm whether you want to come to that or not by a certain date. And the first come, first serve, we have 30 slots, 40 slots. And that's what it is. And that's what it is. And that way it's you gotta support the event to get your free dinner. Because that's a nice dinner. And then maybe it'll be a lottery. Maybe we'll do a lottery of VIPs. That's the actual fair way to do it. Maybe this will be fun too. I love just coming up with ideas. Every act gets like one ticket, golden ticket they can give to any fan. And then after that, it's open to the VIP. I don't know. We'll have to figure out how many we can get in. We'll have to figure out how many we can cram in there. Will they let us rent out the whole restaurant? How much will that be? How much to have Barry come out and just fucking cook out like it's a Benihana and just flip shrimp into all of our mouths? Oh God. No, every I'm saying, Great Scott, is every act gets one ticket to give out, like a guarantee, like a golden fan. And then after that, it's like a drawing for the VIPs who want to come. But again, maybe we'll just be able to get everybody in. Maybe it won't be a problem at all. You never, ever know. We're not going to Dave's Hot Chicken. Am I automatically in if Sketty is? No, how do you think I'm going to make a move? Gotta get you out of the fucking way, old man. Yes, of course. This is the problem with, couples and plus ones. But luckily most of our fans, look like misfit. So no plus ones, ahoy. And that's not an insult to misfit. I look the same, but even taller and more gross. This is real.
I'm the best dad by par. I believe this is Good evening, boys and girls. Welcome to the Steel Toe Evening Show. I'm Aaron, and I can tell you right now, there we go.
Greg Edwards is like, you look like see, this is what happens when you type too fast. Wait for the joke. When do I ever not self-deprecate, you sacks of shit?
That I'm wearing the same shirt from this morning. This is shown to be a problem for many people, but I believe
he's getting his. I'm really starting to dig his figure. Like, he's starting to look like a really hot chick.
even your maturity, and I think you're going to get through it, and I think you'll be able to handle it okay. I believe
Rover needs to know the dates. The 8th. We're telling people to come in on the 8th and be there by, I'd say, afternoon. If you're going to come to dinner, you might want to nap if you're coming from the East Coast. So come in early, check in on the 8th, and check out Monday the 12th. And if you don't check out Monday the 12th, we'll probably still play poker all day if you're a poker person. Last year we played poker like all day Monday.
even your daddy believes in you. Don't let me down, son. I'm the best dad by par. It's golf. Something people do.
Oh, shit. Reels just said, Tiff, you're single? I thought you were married. Hello. Oh, she's getting divorced. Get in there.
It's
if you're
just
feeling froggy, then leap.
It's like being on Discord all the time, only there's people and human beings. And
what is on Aaron's mind? We're 5 seconds in. What's on Aaron's mind?
Okay. I believe in you. Your daddy believes in you. Don't let me down, son. I'm the best dad by par.
No, people who do the most for the show also should be invited. People who do cool things, Carter's kids. People who contribute. Not only monetarily, like there's a lot of people who do work for the program. We might like Moody come, stuff like that.
It's golf. Something people do in the real world.
Tiff said I'm 300 pounds. In your bra.
It's just like being on Discord all the time, only there's people and human beings, and it's fun.
How fun is it?
Nelson Brothers Restaurant and Pub invites you to dine in relaxing Northwoods atmosphere.
Just checking.
Welcome to the show. I'm just busting your balls. If that upsets you, maybe you need to look at yourself and make some changes.
He always makes you. Whoever his enemy is, he always makes them be crying and then tries to comfort them. Look, I'm sorry I hurt you. It's like, what? I'm sorry if the truth hurt you. I'm sorry if that made you cry.
I'm just trying to have a little fun with you.
Oh.
You always say you want to have fun.
As long as you're new boot goofing. Who's he talking to right now? What is this imaginary conversation he's having?
I have fun and you get mad and then you go and you seethe about it to other people. I don't understand.
So this is how he's starting the night before court. He's having an imaginary argument. I always tell you, and then you always say, and then I'm always like, what? Listen to this imaginary conversation 5 seconds into his show.
Welcome to the show. I'm just busting your balls. If that upsets you, maybe you need to look at yourself and make some changes. I'm just trying to have a little fun with you. You always say you want to have fun. Then I have fun and you get mad and then you go and you seethe about it to other people. I don't understand it. Guys, welcome to the show.
Any evidence of that happening? Anywhere? Ever?
I don't know what to tell you. It's been a bad week for WAPs. It's just the WAPs are having a hard time this week. They're showing their ass. They're showing balls, literally. Bad things are happening to the WAPs. We'll get into all of it. And really, it's East Coast WAPs. are having the toughest time. Oh, no. My twin's long sleeve has a tear. Look at that. And really, it's East Coast wops are having the toughest time. Oh, no. My twin's long sleeve has a tear. Look at
You couldn't make this up. You couldn't make this up. If you asked AI to make a video of a guy who thinks he's a pro but has no idea what he's doing, and he's a fan of the Vikings.
Look at that. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Ow, my sleeve tore. Bad week for the Wops. We got, obviously, Luigi Mangione. Mangio. The guy who murdered the United Healthcare CEO. And now everybody's just kind of going too far with everything. You know, there's two groups. There's two groups of people who are, like, celebrating this guy. There's people who are kind of, like, ironically celebrating him. Like, they're kind of like, yeah.
The fact that he thinks he looks good centered in that circle is wild to me. That would be his instinct. Let me get right in front of the logo. I need to make sure the Mighty Ducks jersey's visible. My action figures need to be glistening through their fucking wrapper. There's a foam finger I got at the Gophers game. Oh, the Mike Lindell thing's got to be in there. The whiteboard nobody can read. A bug zapper tennis racket. And go live.
Yeah, fuck United Healthcare, fuck the health insurance industry, but they're not like, this guy's a hero. Like, this guy's a guy whose brain broke, and he thought he was doing something that would make a difference. He's not. This is the equivalent of throwing a tantrum at the healthcare industry, and it resulted in a guy getting killed. But then there are people who really do treat this guy like Hassan Piker called him Robin Hood, unironically, not realizing Robin Hood would rob Hassan Piker. Communists, go figure. But, like, there are people who unironically think this guy, like, what he did matters. And that, like, somehow this is going to lead to some kind of chain reaction that's going to change things. I think the only thing that happens out of this is you're going to get politicians who are going to try to push for tougher gun laws, and you're going to get health insurance companies spending more money on security for their CEOs than the other East Coast walks a little. Here, number one, Silver Wolf with $157 is on top of the Chad Buzanok donor ratings. Flinty Gecko in second with 100, tied with Doorman for second. In third, Doorman with 100, and Trucker 18-wheeler in fourth with $82. I have 3 full pages of names and numbers, and it's getting hard to keep track of.
The stakes have never been lower. This is all for nothing. What's the leaderboard for, Aaron? Who gives me the most money? And then what do they get? To be the person who gave me the most money.
But by God, I'm still doing it. Let's go check out what the audience has for us this morning before we jump into anything. Adam Simon starting us off tonight with a gifted membership. Thank you very much. No Pen 15 Fathead with $2 says, what is that white stain on your shoulder? No. How's that? No. And Pakistan says 10-year OG. I bet you're not. Says, but the show has been stale and monotonous. Pakistan, I know you're not a 10-year OG.
I know all 3 of them. So don't pretend to be a 10-year OG to me.
Please stop.
You got to stop.
Here, you know what? Here's how we'll know whether or not Pakistan has been a 10-year OG.
Fuck, he's doing a real OG.
OG test.
Live.
Pakistan. Who was the second mic we had who was a stand-up comedian but was white? White stand-up comedian second mic who's no longer with the show, not Corey Adam, was a second mic for a good, 2 months.
Zach Wingerbrine?
Pakistan, please. If you have it, throw it in via Super Chat or over on the Rumble side. I'm sorry. I'm just embarrassing Pakistan because I know he doesn't know the answer to that, and I'm just fucking with him back. It's kind of easy. $1 from Dive Bar says your phone number got dosed. I think he means doxed on NLO. He's still doing a show.
He's still doing a show. Oh, is he still on? Yeah. Yeah.
From a bidding form for a jersey at the truck stop. Don't have any calls coming in.
Even sadder.
Show must be hurting worse than I thought.
It is. It is. We're fucking wrecked. We're fucking wrecked.
Sorry. I mean.
Oh, no. Don't do it.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing, though. I mean, there's only so many times you can talk about fucking kids. And ethical CP and that weird hunchback look. Like, if people don't abandon him in droves after that picture, like, you can't follow a guy like that.
Imagine the third thing you bring up is that picture, and that's what you spend the most time focusing on. Look, he fucks kids and he loves child porn, but that hunchback, that's where I draw the line. You can't with a guy with the hunchback. It's like, are we... Again, all these guys care about the kids? What the fuck is going on?
Like that. So I'm guessing the numbers are probably hurting quite a bit.
Well, I guess. YouTube counts. Why don't we head over and... No? Don't want to do that?
Whew. It was only a matter of time. When you make your whole show about somebody else and I become basically your obsession, like your whole life. Like between him and Nick, they don't have time in the day. It's all Aaron all the time. And I know, I get it. I'm like a parasite. I get in there and you can't pass me. I understand that Melton can't pass it. Definitely blocked up. Definitely blocked up. Uh-oh, Pakistan failed. Not an OG. So 199 says, welcome to my home, or Tovar.
Ah, yes. I loved the Tovar years. Scooter G gifting 10 memberships. Scooter G gifting 10 memberships. We're at 57 gifted memberships tonight. I don't know what our total is, Tiff. I'll have to look that up. It's like in the background. George, member for 20 months, says, I sent you a CB radio once. I think I still have that, George. I believe I still have that. I just didn't realize it was a federal FCC violation to troll and fuck with people on there. I had such grandiose ideas. James Gardner gifting one Nobody Likes Onions membership. Thanks, James. Appreciate it. Oof. But I do still, I don't throw away stuff like that.
The fact that you're guessing shows you don't know. Dave Mordahl, Pakistan busted. Oh, man.
What are we celebrating anymore? What are these wins?
It's too easy, buddy. It's too easy. Thank you very much. 155 away from today, and Pakistan, thank you for paying for the pleasure. I appreciate it. I appreciate you paying for that pleasure.
Say it again.
So we've okay, so he's not doing so hot. Well, look. Everybody has their crosses to bear. When you make your show based on somebody
It's
else.
literally a guy like sitting alone. It's literally a guy sitting alone in his basement, making himself a winner in imaginary fights over and over and over again. It's when you zoom out on this, it's insanity. I mean, he's spiraling.
It's all got it's a house of cards. It's all got to fall apart sometime. Are people yelling at me in the chat? Are they seething about it?
Oh, they're seething over there.
It's too easy. All right.
His default setting is like, who's yelling at me? Who's mad? Who's seething? What are the haters saying? Oh my God, I do this whole show just to get to the haters. It's like, you do?
Let's get started with the show. This is a guilty pleasure of mine, just picking on people.
I don't want people not to like my show. I want people to like my show. Hit the like button if you like my show. The goal is to get fans and have people like the show. That's insane to be like, oh, I love it when they're in there and seething and hate me. What's the chat do? They're all against me. They think I'm a piece of shit. You love it. No? Though.
Okay, let's get started. 155 is the number tonight for 30 minutes of overtime. OGs, if you're a real OG, here's what you got to do. Triple M says, I called it loser white guy. Well, I mean, Dave Mordahl is a white guy.
Is it money?
Loser. I don't know. No, Hulkamaniac.
If Dave Mordahl was on his show, Dave Mordahl is an actually very funny comic back in the day. He never blew up. He was never really big, but Dave Mordahl was a killer comic. Like leagues above, like a real pro, like leagues above anybody I've ever seen on this program.
Asha, baby, I don't do that anymore. That is not something that I do. Stop it. Pakistan, stop. Now you're just quoting lore from other people. We exposed you. It's okay, buddy. Just relax. Take it. Thank you for the $1.99.
Hey, buddy, we exposed you. We got you. Take the L. Walk it off.
I appreciate it. But it's all right, Pakistan.
It's okay to be a loser.
Okay, buddy. Take the L.
Oh, fuck. I have not seen this. Fuck. He's not, like, you really can. Holy shit.
Move on. I know. It's people have a hard time for some reason taking the L with me. Look, you guys are not the smartest guys in the world.
Why do people have a tough time taking the L with Aaron?
It's kind of easy. In fact, you're insulting me by thinking you could get one over. So at any rate, we got a great show tonight. Very excited. OGs, rally up. Let's knock out 155 and let's call it another win for the toe. Like I said, bad week for Wops. Really bad week for Wops. Let's talk about Geno Bisconte. This happened today. When I saw it, I thought it was like a repeat. I thought people were picking on Geno. I thought like the clip channels were having fun with him because he's been suspended off of YouTube twice in the last 6 months or so for quote unquote misinformation. I'm sure it was just COVID stuff that later turned out to be true.
So it was a third
strike. When I started seeing like,
was it a third strike or is this like is nudity like you're out of here? That's what Doom tried to do to me.
Geno Bisconte
with that Star 80 movie
banned from YouTube. I'm like, oh God, are we really out of material to the point where we're reposting stuff from a couple of years ago? Christ almighty. No, it turns out this happened today while Geno was live. Now, Geno multi-streams on Rumble and YouTube. Red Fox Mad with $4.99 says, I hear from people that your phone number is on that Reddit website as well. Someone took a picture of your phone. Bro, I'm really disappointed in their numbers, to be honest with you. I would have also not the greatest bit, seeing as
the whole thing is like on Reddit, they're like posting screenshots of text messages they're sending to Aaron, and Aaron's over here like, I haven't gotten anything. I don't know. It's just like when he said I didn't call him or email him about the boxing. I left messages. I called his phone. We emailed him. Alex Stein tried to set it up. No, nobody ever. I don't know anything.
I don't know if you're a real OG, unlike Pakistan. How many times have I given out my phone number on this show? You guys can do better, I'm sure. I mean, come on. That's got to be pretty low. NLO, Reddit, you guys are down to giving out phone numbers? What is this? Like, what are we on? 2 years now?
By the way, I blurted on my show, I blurted on my show.
And multiple attempts, I mean, even committing crimes to go, I'm going to destroy Aaron's life.
Nobody ever said that. Play a clip. Play a clip.
Play the clip. Play the clip.
Guys.
I'm going to destroy Aaron's life. Remember, I thought it was that we wanted you to kill yourself. Make up your mind. What is it this week? We want to destroy your life. It's destroyed. It's destroyed. Your house is empty. Your wife is gone. You have no partner. You're all alone. Your show, it sucks. The numbers are down. You can't be seen all over town because of an arrest, because of the jail. You're not going to heaven. You're going to hell. You've been a bad boy. Your show really sucks. And now you can get fuckity fucked.
I think it's time for you to admit you're scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, pal. Yeah, pal.
Pakistan with 199 says, what about the Litchfield love story? Gary or Lou? Oh, no. Pakistan, you're not even quoting the lore right. The great Hutchinson love story. God, Pakistan.
Look at him. He's just winning. He's just sitting there winning. God, Pakistan. God. You're no good. Oh, my God. How many good freestyles and poems in this episode, huh? Oh, yeah, I got to do one for Sketty Tooth. Fuck. Tiff sent me a donation for Sketty Tooth. Was I not supposed to say that? Anyway, it was Tiff. I got to do a freestyle rap for Sketty Tooth. This is going to be okay. Fuck, okay.
Come to my house, let's get it on. Leave that Galloway punk at home, cause I'm gonna make you sit on the throne. My lap is what I call the throne. Up and down, we gon' get it on. Fuck that guy up in Idaho. I'm gonna make this bitch bleed, and that's what it's so. We gon' get slippery, we gon' get slidey. I'm gonna get all up in your day and nighty. We gon' go hard, we gon' go soft. We gonna get found, we gonna get lost. We gonna go high, we gonna go low. I like to go fast, you like to go slow. I'm just kidding, you can bring your boy. I like to strap it on and then play with toys. We can all three of us take a turn, my man. We can get in my swing and play with jam. We can get sticky, we can rub it on our tits. We can rub it on our face, you can rub it on my zits. I don't give a motherfuck, you can play with my dick. It's like a little button that'll fit on your lips. And I don't care if you don't give a shit, but that's it for the song. Fuck you, bitch. Now, ooh. Okay, that's all I got for.
Okay, I can't do two. We can't do. Oh, somebody said I did throne with throne. Fuck. I guess we're getting out of here. Thanks.
Your manner is most unbecoming of a gentleman. Would you be high on cigarettes?
It's a fake one. It was a fake one. Anyway, thank you. We try. Whew. Okay. Look, I think my first one was probably the best one. They can't all be gold. Back to this. Thank you. We're going back to Steel Tenor. Okay.
199, I appreciate it, but it's time to stop now. It's not As KG.
I gotta watch him just sit here and win, dude. This is insane. Like people just keep coming at him, and like he just swats them down, dog. Hello.
Hey, Patrick. So all this freestyling and talk about Aaron always winning reminds me. Do you remember that time he was at that wedding where he freestyle battled his friend, and then his friend put him in a chokehold, but he still like,
yes.
He came out victorious
because he was such a good freestyler that his friend got jealous and shown up on his own wedding day.
Yeah. So if you do talk to April ever when you interview her, can you please just ask her like what really happened?
The real story. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
All right, thank you.
Thank
Much
you. Appreciate it. Oh God, it's on tape somewhere. If it was a rap battle at a wedding, someone recorded it. So there's a tape somewhere of Aaron doing this rap that was so epic that his friend choked him out at a wedding.
He said, walk away from this one, son. It's bad for you. I do love busting up the chat, though. Red Fox Mad with $4.99 says, let's go, everyone.
No, by the way, no disrespect to Galloway on that. That was just new boot goofing, okay? It's your woman. I respect her. I don't know why I took it in that direction. That was inappropriate and disrespectful to you, Sketty, and that kind of thing will never happen again. Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Who's this?
This is the Lady of Lakeland. How are you?
The Lady of Lakeland?
Yes, how are you?
How are you?
Good. I'm just curious. I know it's none of my business, but I'm asking anyway. Why aren't you putting a harassment charge on Aaron for saying all these horrible things about you?
It's not really harassment.
Well, I know, but he keeps saying that you fuck children. I mean, we all know that he fucks children. I mean, this is outrageous.
I mean, I don't think he fucks children.
Well, I mean, we know he masturbates to them, so what's the difference?
We do?
Well, I mean, according to these leaked Ziploc documents, I mean, it's outrageous.
We assume that he masturbated, but we don't have any proof he masturbated at all.
Well, according to PPP and ABC and XYZ and whatever, with all these letters, it's outrageous. They're all gross, and I'm sure they smell. And the point is, whether it's true or not, and I'm sure it's true, we all know. I mean, the stories he's told, I think it's pretty clear that it's Aaron who was abusing April, and then Nick and Kayla were like, "Get the fuck out of our house."
Right.
I mean, if you listen to his stories, it's actually opposite world.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, well, have a nice morning.
You too. Thank you. Bless her heart. Bless her heart.
Unfollow me and make the goal. Red Fox Mad with $10 on his own tonight. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. We got more thank yous to get to in a little bit, but
guys, we got a lot of thank yous coming up. Stay tuned. We got more thank yous coming up in a little bit. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch that dial.
Thank you, buddy. We got more thank yous to get to in a little bit, but let's take a look at Geno here. Oh yeah, we got some people to thank. Ryan the Garbage Man, we'll get to you in just a moment.
I mean, it seems like you're doing it now. We're like, we got a lot of thank yous coming up later. Boy, oh boy, do we. Ryan the Garbage Man, we'll do that later. It's like, you're fucking doing it. Just do it. The ADD on this weirdo.
So, Geno lost his YouTube today.
Uh-huh.
And I had no idea why. I didn't know what the hell happened, but it was all captured on video. Whose clip is this? Stalin 19.
Dude.
Get in touch with me.
I love that guy. Dude.
get in touch with me and let me know where I can send the $5 to. I have a rule on my show. We play your clip. I give you $5 because you work hard clipping that stuff.
How does that work out for Rumble Friday? People give you $5 to play any clip. You get $3.50 of that at max. And then you give $5 to whoever made the clip. You lose $1.50 on Rumble Fridays for every clip you play? Or are you a big fat liar? Which one? No, I'm really asking. Do you lose $1.50 every clip you play on Rumble Friday? Or are you a big fat lying piece of shit? We've never heard this we've never ever heard this ever. You know me. Get in touch. I'd like to give you $5 for every clip I play. Why don't you just super thanks him or super chat him on his? I do that. I super chat clippers. I super thanks clippers. Why don't you just do it like that? No, you tell me how to get in touch. And Doom says he's never paid shit. No, this is a new policy we're doing. We're starting now that I just made up. Get in touch. And by the way, Stalin has to get in touch. Stalin, get in touch. Reach out.
All right, Geno Bisconte loses his YouTube. Tough week for Wops. Luigi, who's having a worse week? Luigi Mangione, Geno Bisconte.
Hold on, we're getting a caller. I love this. Jim in Florida, you're in hot water. What's up, my friend?
We've already watched this.
So Geno gets a phone call, and the guy says, your YouTube's been nuked. Not suspended. Nuked. Gone.
Jesus. James Baumer says, what's a super thanks? It's like a super chat, but you can leave it in a comment on a video. It's magical. Hello?
The rest of this announcement and leave a message.
Oh, boy.
You've reached the voicemail of comedian and voiceover artist Daniel Ninen. At the sound of the tone, please leave your name, number, and the...
Nobody wants to talk to Dan Ninen. I already have his number. You don't have to try to hook me up.
Out of here. Gone forever.
Yeah, I'd be interested just to see if Stalin reached out to him to try to get the $5. How long it would take if you ever get the $5. He did do Spider-Man hand, so that seems pretty real. Yo, reach out, get the $5. I love clippers. This is a new rule.
It's that weird feeling where you think the guy's
Balmert's never left me a super thanks, and he thinks he's like a fan.
Fucking with you at first. And then it's slow. You'll just kind of see it slowly set in. You kind of get the shakes. Your voice cracks a little bit. And then you go, oh, shit, I think it
only Kraut Cat leaves me super thanks. He's the only one.
Really is gone.
Sword and Scale sometimes, I think.
Why?
I have no idea. I was watching it. The screen went blank, and a thing came up saying this YouTube channel has been terminated.
Oh, my YouTube's dead?
What's the plan with the headbands, by the way? Again, 55-year-old. How does this end? What's the end game? Full do-rag? Bowler hat? They never think about anything. They just start down fucking retard road and no, I'll just keep moving it back as I lose hair. Well, that'll look cool for never. And what do we do in a formal situation? We just comb it forward and pray. You gotta let it go. Everyone's gotta let it go, man. Believe me, I'm 45. The grades are starting to come in. It's depressing. You think I'm going to start down this fucking alley where I mean, you look like a cancer patient, dude.
I thought you would.
All right, let me go. Baby, I just nuked
Combined with the fact that, he's got to look through the bottom of his readers, his bifocals, through his Aunt Edna glasses. It's like, it's not a good look. You look completely nutty. Your head's always tilted back, ready to receive.
YouTube.
I don't know what you did. I didn't look like anything was wrong. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
My channel is done from YouTube, baby.
Oh, yeah. So now he gets up. Now, yeah, that's where you just go. Now, he's been suspended before, and he's done shows on Rumble, and I'm assuming they did fine because, I mean, he's still going. But that is a bitch, man. That really sucks. Now, apparently what happened, I don't know if he's going to say it in this clip. Apparently what happened is he was playing old In Hot Waters. So, and I did text Geno, and I said, appealing, ? And he said, you're not so bad yourself, handsome. And I just wrote back, I hate you. I really do.
So the only time Aaron reaches out when he wants a scoop. So he reached out to, it's just like when Kevin reaches out to Aaron and Aaron thinks they're friends. It's like, no, you have a warrant. And so now Geno has just like when he reached out to Geno for the compound merger.
I just wanted to know if he was appealing. The strike, not if he was visually. Keanu just texted me. She said, balls. He showed a man's balls on YouTube. You can be banned from YouTube in many ways. At least Geno has a good story. Like, hey, how'd you lose? You know, a lot of schmucks, they have a story. They're like, oh, how'd you lose your YouTube? Oh, well, I talked about COVID or I said something politically incorrect. And YouTube banned me and it was kind of political.
Pretty good improv, Aaron.
Not Geno. That's a run of the mill. That's a gay. That's a fucking hack YouTube ban story. Geno's YouTube ban story is, I showed a man's fucking balls on my channel and they nuked me. I mean,
they nuked me for the balls. Hello? Hello? Okay. We wish we could have made it work. Better luck next time, all right?
I mean, that's going out with a bang. You got to give him that. All right, a couple of thank yous, then we'll finish up this clip because they are racking up here. Shane M, I love this. I love Cope super chats. Shane M with $5 says, Patrick made a joke today. If he gets $532, he'll do another 2 hours. He got it in about 3 minutes. Why is the goal hard for you? You understand that's me drawing that money for him.
You can call me Nannerpuss, and guess what? I love Nannerpuss. You can call me Nannerpuss, and guess what? I love Nannerpuss.
I love Cope super chats. Shane M with $5 says, Patrick made a joke today. If he gets $532, he'll do another 2 hours. He got it in about 3 minutes. Why is the goal hard for you? You understand that's me drawing that money for him. I've had to explain this to NLO fans because they're not very smart. Every view,
But by your logic, NLO fans are steel toe fans. So if they're not very smart, isn't that your fault? I'm confused. Where does the buck end? This is
$2. He'll do another 2 hours. He got it in about 3 minutes. Why is the goal hard for you? You understand that's me drawing that money for him.
It's what's crazy about that line of Cope is that it doesn't answer the question at all. Okay, you can draw $530 on Melton show. How come you can't draw $300 on your own? I've tried to explain this to you guys a million times, but you keep following it too close and then asking questions because it doesn't make sense. But I'll try again. Gonzo says, why do all these dopes text each other all day if they hate each other? I don't even like texting people. That's what, take that for what you mean it for. I agree. Silence Dugard. Holy shit. He called it a Cope super chat and then gave a Cope response of why you got 500. What the fuck? He's delusional. He's lost. Hit the like button. He's lost. He doesn't even answer the question. Okay, then why can't you do it? No, I do it over there to stick it to him. Huh? Let's try to hear it uninterrupted. And again, like, imagine a woman has to like look at this face and like the gaslighting he does to people. Like, are you guys stupid? Here's what happened. I made Melton that money. Huh? You did? Fuck.
All right, a couple of thank yous, then we'll finish up this clip because they are racking up here. Shane M, I love this. I love Cope super chats. Shane M with $5 says, Patrick made a joke today. If he gets $532, he'll do another 2 hours. He got it in about 3 minutes. Why is the goal hard for you? You understand that's me drawing that money for him. Like, I've had to explain this to NLO fans because they're not very smart. Every view, every dollar is mine.
Every view, every dollar is his. It'll be like it's both of ours. We'll just keep it down in my bank account. Is that what you just said? Holy shit.
That money for him. Like, I've had to explain this to NLO fans because they're not very smart. Every view, every dollar is mine. Every view, every dollar I draw for him. And he's welcome. He's absolutely welcome to it. I just hope he doesn't face any kind of charge that stops him from talking about steel toe. That would be horrible.
Honestly, it's the kind of pressure I would need to move on. Really. It would be the kind of like nudge I would need to like, all right, well, we do have to find a new one. How's Royce?
Pakistan with 199 said, so I seen the Ace Man's bobblehead at Queen Bee's. Well, it's right there. There's the Ace Man's bobblehead. 499 from Red Fox Mad says, Aaron has given out his phone number on the show many times. Once again, the haters lose. Steel toe wins. I mean, it's like I said, it's just bottom of the barrel. I deserve a better class of hater. That's all. I think they're upset that we have fun and we roll with their shit.
That is why we're upset. Why does he just have fun with it?
And their guy freaks the fuck out on a daily basis. Like, why make fun of me if you're just going to freak out and throw a fit about it all the time? You don't seem to be having fun. $2 from Radio Shaman says, can you unban Citizen M? No, Citizen M is going, he's mentally ill. Like, he's way gone. Entertaining Citizen M is like entertaining Jake Hudson. I don't want to be responsible for how that ends. Funeral director.
Oh, no.
Director with $2 says he ran to mommy fast to say his YouTube got nuked. What mommy? If I understand, Geno's mother is dead. You insensitive prick.
Kiki, you stupid bitch. Kiki.
Let's, McBuster says Patrick needs the toe. Look at his views prior to steel toe coverage. 13. He had 13 live viewers at a time. Hackamania, he just talked about the toe. MAP really loves 10-year-old girls. That's McBuster.
Hackamania, we only talked about the toe. I mean, it was like the week they got arrested. It was like the week everything popped. So, yeah, it was pretty top of mind.
Just talked about the toe. MAP really loves 10-year-old girls. That's McBuster's opinion. And judging by the things Patrick has said, people could have reason to believe that. Oh my God.
Again, everybody who can clip these for me and send them to me, this would be great. I really appreciate you pointing me the timestamps and stuff.
140.
20 minutes into the show. 2 times. 2 times now. He's talking about me fucking children. Jesus Christ.
Away from today. Thank you guys very much.
Why is he so mad if I got him all this money? I'm really confused. These are all your views and your money. Excelsius Deo, glory to thee on high. I do this all in your name. Are you not pleased, Father? Why do you attack me so? Are you not pleased, Father? Why have you forsaken me? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm on copious amounts of Xanax because I busted a poker tournament pretty prematurely.
Same.
But you've been there. But has it been called about that this is just another proof that most of the gold is just going to sports memorabilia?
Yeah, I mean, look, he loves jerseys, dude. What are you going to do? It's none of your business. He only takes what he needs.
I mean, fair point. Fair point. Great show.
Thank you.
Have a good one, bud.
God, it's so easy to shoot down these fucking haters. Fucking idiots. They always try to come at me and I just swat them down. Like, oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? I'm not a Zanny head. It's just occasional. Since LL Cooley got me hooked on him at the Hackamania. It's not his fault. I love him.
For being so kind right at the top of the show. I appreciate that. 140 is our number for today. Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Thank you guys very much. Let's continue on with Geno and his ban from YouTube.
No, I showed balls and I got.
How many times are you going to have to tell this story for the rest of his life?
Okay, that's funny. Like, I will say this. Geno is handling getting banned from YouTube, like, live.
Remarkably well. Say it.
The moment. Better than most people do.
Remarkably.
Like, he's handling it better than I have.
Remarkably.
Like, April and I were freaking the fuck out.
No. April told the story. You were crying and she held you. April wasn't freaking the fuck out. She had a job at the factory. There's plenty of other YouTubers in Minnesota if you haven't noticed. Hello?
When we got suspended from Twitch the first time because the Savage Thoughts guys brought a fucking stripper on when we weren't there. And then when our Twitch channel got nuked for good, April and I were in full-blown panic mode. And we weren't multi-streaming on different sources then.
Destinations. Every instinct you have for every word, just reverse it. We weren't streaming onto multiple sources then.
Geno's handling this very, very well. Even going, now I showed balls. Like, what a weird world we're in. What a weird line of quote-unquote work we're in. That you use the sentence. Like, most people, when they get in trouble, they're like, no, I misplaced a client's order. Or, no, I misdelivered a thing on my route. Not Geno. He's like, no, I showed balls on YouTube. It's a tough day at work, honey. That's all. Just showed a video clip where there was balls all over the place.
It didn't look like anything was wrong. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
My channel is done from YouTube, baby.
Well, first I got fired from Compound. Then I got live on YouTube. Realized I had no fans, so I started showing old videos from Compound, hoping that would bring back the teams of fans, the thousands hidden amongst the wilderness of the For You page. And believe it or not, it just got me my channel struck. Can you believe it didn't win me back my favor amongst the populace?
No, I showed balls and I accidentally left the balls on my YouTube's dead. It's my fault. All right, late.
I don't care if it's Geno's fault or not. He still has the ability to appeal it, and he should appeal it. What's the worst that can happen? They say no, fuck you, you're still banned. Okay. Appeal it anyway.
Eat my ass, have a sugar cookie.
Balls?
Yeah.
Keanu, my YouTube ball. Can you
All right, let's move on.
You're done for. $4.99
Who's
Red
done
Fox
for?
Mets. You can show balls many times.
Okay.
But you didn't listen. Balls and taint. Balls and taint. Well, rest in peace to Geno's YouTube channel. It's open if God go I. I'm trying to keep a channel here during the Christmas season. trying to knock out all my goals and be a good boy. And here you are trying to get me to show balls at a time where it's open season on ball showing. My goodness gracious.
Yikes.
135 away from tonight. Thank you, guys. Funeral director with $2.
Still not. We'll never understand how he ever started saying it. And now he can't stop. We're 135 away from tonight. Are we? It sounds magical. Hello? Hello?
Balls.
Fuck. You got me. Got him. Confirmed. How many books are in the M. Holt home? Hashtag copywritten. Yeah, they probably copywritten a lot of them.
Says, Toe, why are you associating with that buffoon Geno? See, now I'm confused. I thought I was a buffoon. He's a buffoon. I'm a buffoon. I can't keep straight who the retard is. I mean, we're not going steady. It's another thing we got to work on with you internet people. Stop being so gay about everything.
We put a new clip up on NLO Clips channel. Aaron offering to go gay and watch gay porn, but he wanted you to pay him.
You know, like, why are you it's very middle schooly. It's like, why are you sitting at the lunch table with those people? I'm not sitting at a lunch table with anybody.
Do you ever want to see a clip? Check him out on the Clips channel. Doom's editing those. He does a fantastic job for us. We're really proud of his work. I put every video he edits up on my fridge with a magnet. I take every hard disk he sends me and I go over it with a magnet. And we also have the 24/7 channel. If you've never checked that out, that's just NLO great for background music, studying, parties, the waiting room. Hello.
Hey, on that whiteboard behind Aaron, who the hell wrote Steel Toe? It's so crystal clear. Nothing like the schizophrenic writings of Aaron. All right, that's it.
April wrote that. It was the last piece of her in the home, he said.
He's keeping it around?
Yes, he loves it. And by the way, it makes Slam Piece feel special.
I'm sure it does.
If I know women, she loves it.
I love you, Big Sauce.
Thank you, thank you, Little Dipper. From the Big Sauce. You're the Little Dipper. Confirmed. That's actually what I want to start calling the fan club now. You're my Little Dippers. Oh God, that's gonna get clipped. Where you at, my Little Dippers? And you're all like, fuck yeah.
There's a history. Some shit happened.
Who put the dip in the dip, a dip, a dip? Who put the bam in the whammy of a Big Sauce? Who was that dip? I'd like to shake his dip.
I don't know. Like, are you supposed to just hate someone forever? Are you supposed to hold grudges forever? I'm not built that way.
Then why can't we be friends? How come you and me and us and I can't be friends? Huh? Let's bury it right now, Aaron. Call in. We know you're watching. You and Slam Piece are slathered in everything bark. Zebra corn. What are you eating tonight?
Like, I'm not someone. Like, I saw on Kiwi Farms that Nick was on, who was it?
The Price is Right.
Do the Cows show.
Oh, fuck.
And he was seething about Aaron more. And I'm just reading the transcripts. Aaron.
If there's anyone who overuses the word seething, it's Aaron. I mean, this is everyone against Aaron seethes.
I'm just like, dude, that's going to kill you someday. You don't want me to be the reason you have high blood pressure. You don't want me to be the reason that you have a fucking heart attack. That's embarrassing. That would be really, really bad. And then he's like, I mean, the copes and the projection is crazy. He goes, Aaron creates his own reality and he can't see into the future. Yes, the guy who saw you going down real hard and got the fuck out of Dodge and went, I got to be a better dad. I got to be a better human being. I'm really falling short here. I got to get the fuck out of here. While you sat there and went one nostril, two nostril, another nostril.
That's not how you do coke. This guy's such a nerd.
Spray can. You're right. Out of the two of us, I was the one not thinking of the future.
It's a laugh. It's so fake. Oh, God, I wish I still had my way.
And then he goes, Aaron's not a tough guy. Aaron's got terrible arms. Yes, while you watch me box grown men for 10 rounds at a time while you can't do a pull-up.
Maybe the reason he wasn't in the ring boxing is because he was fucking your girl. He was fucking your girl while you had a mouthpiece in going, who's next? Which one of you children want to go down next? Come on.
I just thought that whole thing.
Aaron, like, trained kids at the boxing ring, you know? Like, he didn't train adults. And he got paid to clean.
I thought it was funny in kind of a sad way. But, like, that's what happens when you don't look in the mirror. You don't look at yourself and go, how do I change? Like, even the changes you make, you admit they're because the government made you make them. It's like, if you're...
The government made you do that. I'm sorry, the government made you do that.
You're not going to admit you were wrong. He even, I think, said the only victim in this is me. If you're not, like, there's nothing wrong with going, I was wrong, I fucked up, I've made some terrible decisions. You're never too young to turn the ship around. But if you don't do that, you're just going to rot and die and be an angry person all the time.
Mm.
And I would think you don't want to be that, but I'm not him. I'm not him. I'm on his mind all the fucking time.
Holy shit. You open your show with me every day. I don't even do that. You talk about me every day within the first 5 to 10 minutes of your show. Sometimes within the first minute. Sometimes I'll be 40 minutes into my show and people are like, when Steele? Like, it's like, I don't know, man. I'm telling a story about my dog. I don't even do what you do. That's wild.
But you talk about creating your own reality and then living in it. Ooh, boy. Let's go to Dr. Silverwolf. He says, evening, boss, for the $5. Thank you. Says, I got some of the meat and cheese trail mix from Von Hansen's. Shit, you weren't kidding. That's good. I highly recommend the meat and cheese trail mix from Von Hansen's. You know what?
Meat and cheese trail mix? Not since I heard the word pork prime rib have I been so confused. What is with this guy and meats and cheeses? And does the trail mix come in a mini fridge? Meat and cheese trail mix? Trail mix is nuts and chocolate and coconut shavings and, you know, ragu. No, I'm kidding, of course. But, you know, I mean, Jesus Christ. If I reached into a bag on a hike and first of all, if I was on a hike, I'd vomit. But if I reached into a bag for a snack on a hike and it was just melty cheese and room temp moist meat, and then your friend puts their dirty nails from their walking stick into your bag of meat cheese. Let's set it in the sun and make soup. Oh no. I mean, like, actually, what the fuck? Oh God. Meat and cheese trail mix. I think that's a sandwich, dude.
Go to Dr. Silverwolf. He says, evening, boss, for the $5. Thank you. Says, I got some of the meat and cheese trail mix from Von Hansen's. Shit, you weren't kidding. That,
by the way, it says, I got some of the meat trail mix. It doesn't say anything about cheese. He added that. He just added cheese. You, of course, got the meat and cheese one, right? By the way, meat trail mix is called jerky. Okay?
That's good. I highly recommend the meat and cheese trail mix from Von Hansen's. You know what?
Everything this guy gets is from a fucking gas station.
I should definitely talk to Von Hansen's about
You should suck on more Sharpies during your show. You oral fixated bitch. Your tits are getting bigger. You can't stop sucking on pins. It's coming out that you have a taste for cum. I mean, it's getting bad. It's getting bad. Maybe it's time that the gym puts up a couple sheets of drywall. I got mixed up between plywood and drywall. And takes out the old circular saw, if you know what I mean. A little duct tape around the edges. Turn off the lights. You got the keys for after hours. Just come in. I'm in the back.
doing something. We were about to do a brat at some point, and that kind of all
go check the door.
Fell by the wayside when everything went down. $2 from Funeral Director says Geno makes you seem like jackass idiot by association. Oh, I guess, you're allowed to think that way.
First of all, Tiff says trail meat is jerky. I disagree. Trail meat is when you step in some shit. Ugh, God, I just got trail meat all over my shoe.
I don't really, I guess I just don't take it as seriously, or, it's just kind of my life, and I kind of play
the
by
internet is temporary. Don't forget. That's what Aaron always says. The internet is temporary. But then how does Gonzo remember this? Gonzo says, remember his co-host Shaka? Why did he quit the show? Why did Shaka quit the show? Anybody know? Did I do these already? The memberships? George gifting a membership, and Johnson Esquire, thank you for being a member. I don't have too much left in me.
my rules, and I understand that you have yours. I don't think I'm right or you're wrong or anything like that. Maybe
no, you do. You do. You think you're right.
You're right, and I'm wrong. It's possible. I guess
possible. It's possible that I'm wrong.
I don't give it that much thought, I suppose. Oh boy. This is Shane M is not a happy boy. I must have triggered him with the NLO criticism. $5.
Shane M's triggered, guys. Look out.
He says, I may be a dumb NLO fan. Stop. There we go. That's all we need to read. Thank you, Shane M. That is a great admission. Another win for the toe. You guys heard it here first. Shane M may be a dumb NLO fan.
He said, I may be a dumb NLO fan, but I can wipe my ass with $100 bills and my children would still have an inheritance.
Yes, he is. Sorry, I'm in a good mood tonight. So we're just fucking around. And if you take yourself really seriously, or you take this really seriously, it's probably just going to be a bad night for you. Sorry about that. 1:30 away from tonight. Thank you guys very much. If you got something good for us, Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, Venmo.
If you got something good for us, is this Rumble Friday? Are we programming the show? Guys, if you got something good for us, pay to get that to me right now.
We appreciate it. Thank you. What is it?
It just means money. If you have something good for us. If you have something good for us, paper bills.
1:30 away from tonight. Finish it up. Why not? The Luigi Mangione thing. We didn't have a lot of.
We didn't start the Luigi Mangione. There's a little begging that's going to happen around here, I think.
Holy shit! Best board op in the business.
I actually have no idea. I just scanned for it when he wasn't talking about a story on the screen. Let's see how fast he asked for money. We dropped the needle. We just dropped the needle.
If I do say so myself. Yeah, McBuster said. Yeah, you went up to a grown man. And you go, I'm going to get my sack back. West Coast Patriot Girl. I'm going to get my sack back. Heard that before. Chernobog says, he got his feelings hurt. And I kind of agree with Sam's show a little bit when he says, that screams the cameras are on. A little bit. But no, Gastineau is also kind of a cunt like that. So I kind of believe that he's being real when he confronts Brett Favre. Mark Gastineau.
God damn it.
That's a lot. John Randall's in plus John Randall defends
1.5 minutes.
An straight year. Vikings, Jared Allen.
2
From
minutes.
tonight's goal, we've got about 30 minutes.
2 minutes.
Vikings, Jared Allen misses out 5, and he's going to be a finalist once again. Okay.
Jared Allen, that's the guy who was in that picture he was bidding on. He wanted to pay $150 for a picture. It wasn't a jersey. It was like a framed photo of a player, autographed or something. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, that makes sense.
Jared Allen, though, that was it.
So, all right, Gastineau doesn't get in. Everybody else if Jared Allen has 136 and he ain't in yet in 4 years, Gastineau ain't getting in. Guys, we are $95 away from tonight's goal. We've got about 30 minutes until we rattle the cans and try to knock this thing out.
Fuck yeah.
Do us a little favor.
Do us a little favor, guys.
Hard for you tonight. Getting a good show going here. Brought you a lot of nice stuff. Rough week for guineas, as we said before. So just a few of you throw us 5 or 10. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Rumble, Rant, Super Chats. Click that link. Let's go in there. Let's finish it up. Let's make it a nice and easy one for the old toe today. This I've been trying to play catch up with what's going on in Syria this week.
Why? What the fuck?
Because, like I always say, or at the very least, we're going to make Syria a country. So Israelis have launched like 2, but they didn't know how.
He gonna be begging
that we got to stop. 9 is the man. POTUS Felonius with $2 says Aaron Begmore is the man. Is that my new name? Guys, let's knock it out for Aaron Begmore. $90 away for old Aaron Begmore. Remember, when you throw in your Rumble Rants and your Streamlabs and your PayPals and your Super Chats, Aaron Begmore is also one of the options.
What does that mean?
Thank you, POTUS Felonius. I appreciate you. Thanks for being a fan. Stave says, let's get that 60 minutes of overtime tonight.
Bless his heart. Bless his heart.
30 minutes of overtime. Thank you for the $5, buddy. All right, we are 90 away from tonight. All right, let's make a move. What do you say?
We're 90 away from tonight. You guys ready to make a move? Is everybody ready? Join hands, form a line. I'm looking for a line that's ready to cross the street. I'm looking for a line. Remember when teachers would say that? I'm looking for a table that's being quiet. I'm looking for a table that's being quiet and paying attention. Hands up. Okay, this table's... Okay, come. Everyone, are you guys ready to make a move? Look, we could sit here all day, $90 from the goal. Okay? But I don't want to sit here that far from the goal. I don't want to end this game and go home and tell my friends and my family that we got this close and couldn't get it done. And I don't think you do either. We can let this get us down, that it's not coming in how we thought. We can let this bring us into a depression and not play hard, but we could get out there. And if we really, really give it a roll, it doesn't mean we're necessarily going to do it, but we can leave this with our heads held high, knowing that we tried. Am I scared? Yeah, I'm scared. I don't blame you for being scared. But it's time to make a move. Let's make a move. Who's ready to make a fucking move?
You guys have been doing a great job. $2, $3, $4, $5 at a time. Let's hammer out the rest. Jack Brennan, of course, with 20. Thank you very, very much. Let's really get it.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose.
Let's hammer it out. Let's go in for the kill.
That's what she said.
$90 away. Let's do a little $10 Tuesday. Let's do a little Venmo and let's do
$10 Tuesday. Holy shit.
I haven't always been this way.
Fuck. $10 Tuesday.
Do a little PayPal and let's knock this thing out in 30 minutes of overtime. Now wait a minute, Taste Fairy Iolto. I don't know if I want to go with Aaron Begstein. That seems a little aggressive. Doom Clone says, Aaron, I see you adjusted the shot again. However, you are still disrespecting the MyPillow guy. Fix it. You know what? Just for you. Let's do this. Oh, no, never mind. I can't. Damn it. I'm going to fix it for you, Doom. Here we go. We're going to.
He just keeps stretching this picture out. That's why it just keeps getting shittier and shittier.
Fix it for Doom Clone. Just.
By the way, that's how the begging monster should move. That was the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life. He got up out of his chair. He might as well have hissed. That was holy shit. Can a man slither?
Damn it. I'm going to fix it for you, Doom. Here we go. We're going to fix it for Doom Clone. Just fix it for Doom Clone. Just Clone. Just for Doom Clone.
TFW Aaron M. Holt comes in for a kiss.
Just
even when he's fixing the camera, he looks like a goon.
There we go. Did we get it, buddy? I want to make sure Doom Clone is happy. Did we get it taken care of?
Tomorrow, somebody go in there and be like, Aaron, we can't see the bug racket anymore. Just drive him crazy. If you point out something like that, he'll just lose his mind.
Are we giving Mike Lindell the proper respect? Triple N says tech boomer time. Doom Clone says much better. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. I think that's worth a few bucks if you ask me.
So you pay Doom $5 for every clip you play, even though you've never paid him anything, but now he owes you money for fixing your shot. What are the rules?
Thank you. Red Fox Mad with $4.99 says Brett Favre on the sack record.
I also pay Doom $5 a clip. So at least I got that. At least I have that to brag about. Do you even give him $5 a clip? I give him $5, and that's not even with a YouTube cut. I give him a pure $5. I'm like, good job. I'm like, how many clips did you make this month? And he's like, 11. And I'd be like, that's a cool 55 for you, my man.
Thank you for the $4.99, buddy. Guys, $85 away. Nail it. Do it. Knock it out. Keep going. This can be done. $85. We won't even need that 5-minute segment. Let's just hammer this thing out.
He's starting to touch his hair. Oh, he's starting to touch his head.
All right, let's see Brett Favre's thoughts on the sack record.
Are you telling me?
This is we just watched this. Doom Clone We literally just...
You saying your name like it's your real name? Doom Clone? I thought I knew you. Doom Clone?
Watch this fucking video. Or not Doom... I'm sorry, Doom Clone. I have Doom...
If it was Doom Clone 18, would it be like, Doom Clone 18? This isn't what I ordered.
Blown on the brain now. Such an easy name to get in your head. Red Fox... Mad, we just watched that. You sent us the wrong link. You sent us the wrong link.
Doom Clown, you sent us the wrong link.
Pants Maestro says no weird math tonight. No, odd math comes in under $50. Come on. Pay attention, Pants Maestro. You're a big fan of mine.
Excellent. Get him to butter.
Can you do me a favor, Mr. Pants Maestro? Come closer, if you will. I need you to impress upon the young man to take on the butter. He must take on the butter. We need him to take on the butter, and I won't rest until he takes on the butter. We're all counting on you. We're all waiting. When we first found you, Pants Maestro, never forget you said you would deliver us the buttering. And we wait. We wait. Summer has come and went. Autumn has come and went, and now winter is upon us, and we need the buttering. We want the buttering. We need to see the corners of his mouth glistening with the pure milk fat of butter. Why won't you butter? Why won't you butter? We need it. We need it. We need the buttering.
Thanks for shows. Breakfast soda.
Boogers.
Hey, buddy.
Yes, Aaron, good. Smile through the pain of Pakistan, and all your haters marginalize their very real observations about Melton being 10 times more successful. Focus on the goal.
And what else, oh wise beggy monster?
Then get that weird little wiener of yours stiff for slam pigs, sad, sweaty sugar walls, tongue swirl that dried out Cinnabon hole like it was gas station spaghetti.
Holy shit. Who's writing these? These are fantastic. This was Mikey's.
Thanks for shows. Breakfast soda.
Boogers.
Hey, buddy.
Who's writing these?
Yes, Aaron, good. Smile through the pain of Pakistan, and all your haters marginalize their very real observations about Melton being 10 times more successful. Focus on the goal.
And what else, oh wise beggy monster?
Then get that weird little wiener of yours stiff for slam pigs, sad, sweaty sugar walls, tongue swirl that dried out Cinnabon hole like it was gas station spaghetti.
Yikes. Mike Larson says, another day, cope, blow a dude. Jesus. I don't know if that's accurate. Pants Meister says, well, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight.
Why not? Why won't you just stay up and draw up some plans to ensure the buttering? We need the buttering, and we will not rest until we get the buttering. So I need you to focus, young Pants Maestro, on the buttering.
Okay. It's very weird to do that, you know?
Good.
The buttering.
You know better than that. You know better. All right, we have another example.
You know butter. You know butter.
Of why there should be fucking term limits, or at the very least age limits in the Senate.
What
Mitch
does
McConnell
he think this show is? It's like the news, but worse, and you have to give money to it? What is this program?
Fell today and cut his face open. Republicans in this LifeLink commercial episode. And he fell down and cracked her hand. McConnell, and he's for John following chair Appropriations Committee. Or lead more because saying that he has Parkinson's. Brandon, no, I do a real show.
Oh,
like sure,
there we go.
Eskimo style. Don't get any ideas. Oh,
I love it when CNN stops and goes, "Guys, you're watching the real news." CNN.
So you just want to get a little more medieval, or I guess Nordic. Funeral director with $2 says, "How many super chats to debate Patrick live?" Stop it, funeral director.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
This is like the boxing thing, right? Like, dude, I would box him, except I won't. But like, if it's like, dude.
Funeral director with $2 says, "How many super chats to debate Patrick live?" Stop it, funeral director. This is like, I do a real show. I don't.
It's so delusional. It's like, oh yeah, this is miles above a real.
Do gimmicks. Plus, Jesse P.S. gave Patrick the opportunity to do that, and he fucking chickened out.
That is what happened.
So, no, I do a real show.
I call for Jesse P.S. to release the DMs. You have my permission. Jesse P.S., release the DMs of you trying to get me to come on Aaron's show and me blowing it off. Release the DM. Let's see what really happened. I'm sure I'm going to look so stupid.
Like, sure, could I grift off of somebody else and make a shit ton more money? Yeah, but it would blacken my soul and it would be gross. And like, do you want to look or behave or be like Patrick? No. So he can make
pretty cool
all of his money off of me. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. I endorse it. I mean, I don't want to be the reason a guy starves to death. And that's a big belly to feed.
Get a load of those teeth. How much to get the top row put in? Parents never asked. Fuck. Hungry hippo.
I'll do a real show. We'll talk about stuff and topics and cover a shitload of stuff.
Will pro shows cover stuff, topics, and a shitload of stuff? My name is Aaron Imhol, and I'm in the rough because I like to golf and I like to play. I have events at Stoney's every other day. It's pretty cool. And my friend Johnny comes. He can't get on stage because he gets the runs, but he can't run. So he crawls and he falls off the edge. And I stay on stage and put people off the ledge of the racism spectrum. And I yell the N-word. And I sit down on the stage and squirt out a giant turd. And I call it a show, but we don't even hit record. And that's not even weird. It's just part of the ordinary way that I go about doing a program that I consider the best, even though it's a big sham. And I can't even tell you how much I wish I would die, but that's for another fucking separate time.
And if we scrape by knocking out our goals, I'm a happier guy. It's a cleaner show and it's a cleaner existence for me.
Mm.
That's and I know that's gonna make him mad and you mad and his fans mad, but like, I ain't criticizing. If that's what they want to do, that's fine. If that's what you guys want,
then why don't you let us do it? Why do you bring it up 9 times a show?
This is just the way I want to do things. I'm sorry if that makes you upset.
I'm sorry if it makes you upset. I got to do a steel toe rap. I got to do it. This is a rap. No, we already did that one. The steel toe rap. Hold on, I gotta search for it. We already did that one. No, we already did that. Okay, gotta stop playing in the corner. All right, here we go. Let's find a new one. All right, here we go. What the fuck?
Hey, Zay, hurry up.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yo, my name is Steel Toe, and things ain't going very good, so I hope you like my flow. My wife left me, she was my partner too, and now I sit downstairs just bugging you. I do 2 shows a day, shit ain't going well. I can't believe I should just act like I fell and do some workers' comp shit. Collect a check because I'd rather lay upstairs and protect my neck because I can't seem to earn enough down here to buy rounds of golf, to buy a bunch of beers, and I'm getting real sad with my friends Matt and Johnny. I like to take them out and go to the party. I get slang daddy limos and I roll down the street. My dick's out the window and the bitches see me ski, but then I get arrested on some felony shit because I sent my friend Geno some fucking naked pic of a bitch that I thought I was in love with once, but then she bought me a book and it couldn't even make me come, so I read all the proverbs and I learned about God, and I swear, motherfuckers, I am like a leapfrog because I'm jumping over motherfuckers on YouTube. I'm earning so much, mothers, these guys gobble my goo. They talk about my dick and how I make April come, and they can't handle the fact I used to be #1, and I'm gonna go back on the radio too. I'm gonna show these motherfuckers what my steel toe boo can do. I'm about to get picked up by latent broadcasting, and then I'm gonna go and be fucking fantastic. I'm gonna tell all these hoes to suck my dick, slam piece my ride or die. She's gonna handle my shit, she gonna send out my merch, she's gonna print my stickers, and she's gonna get the stamp so I can mail these figures to the winners. I got coupons, I got Stonies hookups. You're gonna find out if you go and look up who's the #1 Minnesota motherfucker now, baby. It's Steel Toe. You can look it up. Oh, wow.
Like Kevin Brennan. Okay. Sorry. Really feeling myself.
By the way, speaking of knocking out goals, 85 away from tonight. Let's do it. Let's do it. 85 away, rally up. Hey, I got to tell you, nothing from PayPal and Venmo tonight. It's all been super chats, barely any rumble.
Why is this a fun fact? Hey, I got to tell you guys, I got nothing on Venmo. I got nothing over on PayPal and Venmo. You want to hear something funny? Hey, I got to tell you guys something. Nobody's giving me money.
Speaking of knocking out goals, 85.
Why would you even bring it up? Why would you even bring it up?
Away from tonight. Let's do it. Let's do it. 85 away, rally up. Hey, I got to tell you, nothing from PayPal and Venmo tonight. It's all been super chats, barely any rumble rants either. So let's diversify this shit a little bit. I'm worried that we're going to take an L tonight, even though we don't have far to go. I got that weird sinking feeling.
I've got a weird feeling we're gonna suck later. You tell me. How do you feel about it? Send me a super chat to let me know.
That we're gonna take an L tonight, even though we're only 85 away. Prove me wrong. There's the links in the chat.
Prove me wrong. Don't you guys hate it when I'm right? I'm always right, right? So like, here's your chance to make me be wrong by giving me money. Huh? Oh boy. Oh, boy.
Streamlabs, PayPal, Rumble Rants, Super Chats. Let's knock this thing out. We got $20 until I got to rattle the cans. If you're feeling it tonight, get under $50, and then
is anyone feeling it? Is anyone feeling it?
We don't have to do that 5-minute segment. That would be cool. This is a fucked up one out of Texas. A father has been charged with fatally shooting his adult son with Down syndrome.
He still thinks he's reading the news to people on the way home in their cars. It's so sad.
Like that's ball busting is cool. I think that's great. And if people are doing anything like PDF stuff and YouTube, yeah, my mods have total free reign to get that shit out of there. Ball busting is cool. I think that's great. And like triggering the shit out of people, that's what I do best. But if people are doing PDF and kid shit, and I understand a lot of them are Melton fans, so it's understandable that they would be that way, cut them loose because they cheapen.
How does it work? All of my views and money are yours because they're fans of you. But the people in your chat being dicks are Melton fans. Sorry. Female cop. But all the people in your chat are Melton fans. But I don't have any fans. They're all your fans. The snake is eating its own tail. I don't know what's happening here.
Like, they even cheapen me, and that's hard to do. So, yeah, Loaded Wrench. If someone's doing PDF stuff.
Except for the joke I did yesterday with Johnny about sucking boys off in the shower and making them swallow my cock. That's what Aaron said yesterday. Right, Aaron? Right? Jesus Christ. I mean, what are the lines that you won't cross? And what are the lines you're allowed to cross? No one can make a PDF joke in your chat, but you're allowed to make them on your show. And then if anyone else makes them, you call them a PDF. Huh? How does that even work?
They got to go. $80 away from knocking it out tonight. Dive Bar with $5 says hashtag fuck Andrew. How do you shoot somebody with Down syndrome? I didn't know you could shoot Down syndrome. Oh, no, Dive Bar. He didn't. Yeah, there's not a, I can see where that would be confusing. There is not a Down syndrome gun where you can shoot someone with Down syndrome. That's, you're misunderstanding. His son has Down syndrome, and he then shot him. But then, okay, you shoot your son with Down syndrome, but
how do we get this guy to the goal?
Who is by far one of the dumbest. Okay, let me clarify. The rally is alive. The guy, if it's dark out and you're in a secluded area,
oh no,
I get it. I understand. But then burning the body afterwards, I have a hard time believing you didn't know it was your son by that point. K Fallen the Great with $5 says, where's my spiraled Asian and ham?
Why does he say K Fallen the Great? Just says Fallen the Great. Which is a joke. Fall in the Great.
I don't sell
Why does he say K Fallen the Great?
But I hear Johnny sells a fine Christmas ham. $60 away from tonight's goal. Get it, get it, get it. Great job, guys. Keep her going.
Keep her Sutherland.
The rally is alive. $60.
The K is silent.
Away from tonight's goal. Keep it moving.
That's why he says it?
Get it all taken care of.
Got it.
Leah with $2 says, don't act shocked when lawyers do dumb shit. There's a non-practicing one near you who is by far one of the dumbest. Okay, let me clarify. Practicing lawyers who do dumb shit like this. Practicing lawyers who do dumb shit like this. Does that clarification help? Just a little bit.
Sure.
So the father remains jailed on bonds totaling $20 million. Texas does not fuck around.
Ay, Chihuahua.
After being charged with the murder of his son. Yeah, like I said, if you would have just right after, you would have called and you would have said, "Oh shit, I just shot my kid."
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
You explain to him the circumstance around it. It seems like, they might go easy.
This is fucked up. Sees a Day says, I watch and Super Tip NLO to support Mubi, just to clarify. Yeah, most of this goes to him, actually, if I'm being honest.
But again, the minute you are breaking up, like he's one of the worst guys. Like, he is such a fag. Like,
He just got done saying you got to stop calling everything gay.
It's just...
It was earlier this show.
If he's not being a drug addict, he's being a try-hard, like, cringy, emo teenager.
Johnny?
And he's just really hard to take. When I heard him talking about taking ayahuasca on Howard Stern, I was just hoping somebody would come in and hit him with a metal.
I can't take over-the-counter ayahuasca. It burns my tongue and tummy. Fucking Mubi. What a fucking gooby. Let's get this beggy in. Let's get this beggy in. Oh, he gets $100 from Just Jewel. Look at this stock photo picture.
Shit right there. I mean, there's nothing we didn't, nothing surprising this early.
This would not surprise me if this was Slam Piece. The name is All Is Fair in Love and War. It's a stock photo woman, and it's $100 from a girl with a day job. Just because. Let's see how he acts. This is a wild guess. I'm just wild speculating here. I'm talking out my ass. But let's see how he reacts. I'm kidding. It's not Just Jules.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, well. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty standard shit right there. I mean, there's nothing we didn't, nothing surprising this early in the process. This is going to take a long time. Thank you very much to All's Fair in Love and War with $50. Says
it's $100. It literally says $100 on the donation, and he said $50.
What's fair is fair. I enjoy your show. Give her the $50 drop.
We want the gold, sucker! Hulk Hogan!
Did he just count $100 as 50? No. Like, imagine if I did that. Like, if you sent me $100 and I was like, wow, $50. Holy shit.
It's going to take a long time. Thank you very much to All's Fair in Love and War with $50. Says what's fair is fair. I enjoy your show. Give her the $50 drop.
She didn't say that. She said just because.
We want the gold, sucker! Hulk Hogan! We coming for you, nigga!
Thank you very much. All's Fair in Love and War dropping $150 on the toe. That means that she is now in.
Oh, it was 2.
In second place, right under Silverwolf, trailing by $7 in the Chad Buzumach donor ratings. It also means you guys are $40 into tomorrow morning. Thank you very, very much. So this is been shit, man. This has been a great night.
If I do say so myself. Now, $150. He needed $65. If I do a little quick math, that should be excess of $85 into tomorrow. Let's see how much he gives credit.
Thank you guys so much for your contributions. So kind of you. And All's Fair in Love and War, definitely the big winner for this evening. Thank you so much. I'm humbled by your contribution. Yeah, the
Is that slam piece? Look at that. Watch his. I've never seen him this calm and like non-reactive to $150. This is a big donation for the toe.
War, definitely the big winner for this evening. Thank you so much.
It's like gentle how you would talk to like a girl. Thank you very much. Oh boy.
So much for your contributions. So kind of you. All's fair in love and war. Definitely the big winner for this evening. Thank you so much.
Hold on, they agreed to 50, but she surprised him. Yeah, whenever somebody gives him $100 and they make the goal, he's bravado. Yeah, suck my dick. Da, da, da. This is very. Thank you very much. It's pretty amazing.
Much for your contribution.
So calm.
$7.
It's almost like he's saying, like, don't overact, be cool. It's slam piece. They don't know. But, like, by doing that, he's overcompensating with the calmness. People do this all the time.
In the Chad Buzamok donor ratings, it also means you guys are $40 into tomorrow morning. Thank you very, very much. So this has been, shit, man, this has been a great night. Thank you guys so much for your contributions. So kind of you. And all's fair in love and war. Definitely the big winner for this evening. Thank you so much. I'm humbled by your contribution. Yeah, the Copers are saying that it's SP. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that we have people that enjoy this show and give us money. And you know what? Honestly, sweethearts, whatever you guys need to make yourselves feel better, I want you to believe. I want you to feel it deep down in here, and don't let me talk you out of it.
We'll never know. It's just funny to think about.
Because you know what? By God,
you did act very different this time.
If you are so invested in me and you love me so much.
He repeats this constantly. This must be like some mantra she gets him to. If you love me, that means you're broken.
That you need that to be true. I'm not going to sit here and take it away from you. You deserve it. You're a big boy. You get to make your own decisions. Another win for the toe.
Another win for the toe.
Guys, let's check out one of the hot spots, one of the trouble spots in the
on your skin. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. We've done 4 delicious hours of bonus content for you. I believe that's far exceeded my obligations to you. I have some appointments tomorrow. So no promises, but we'll try to do something. Because I know I increasingly don't do Fridays anymore. But we're technically 2 4-hour shows in now. One was over 5 this morning, so I'm ahead, really. And I don't want any bitching about it. And if you do have to bitch, talk to Johnny Rockwell, my digital ambassador. He handles all my hate mail and all my seething. Okay, so thank you very much for being a part of Freestyle Night here at the Onion. I hope to have some news for Hackamania tickets for sale very soon. But I think, I'll talk to some of the restaurants and I'll see what we can do for High Roller Dinner. But yeah, so I think that's a great way to control. Because there's a limited number of VIP tickets, so you have to have a VIP ticket to come to VIP High Roller Dinner. And then, it'd be a miracle if we can get everybody. That'd be cool. Everybody wants to be there. Not everybody will be there. Before you leave, will you hit the like button and share the show with a friend and tell a friend about a show? Leave a card at the post office and call before you dig.
Your manner is most unbecoming of a gentleman. Would you be high on cigarettes?
I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet, they're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes.
A question posed to stupid hoes who don't get it yet. Excuse me, miss. Are you high on cigarettes? I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes. All the laughter that you dig, boy, if you listen to the show, boy. Patrick Melton faces have you stacking that low point. It's the low point, not the reason. The reason is fucking gold. It'll make the taco pony party be a party of soul. It'll make you vandalize a van with a pedal sticker so bold the family probably get arrested before they get down the road. Or stupid motherfuckers just got NL loaned. Other radio shows are straight bitch mail prone. Talk shit on the onions that nobody like past. Have my home.
Oh, and don't forget, Aaron has court in the morning, so that's gonna be yikes. We'll be doing an update for sure.
I'ma put him right on blast. Like Patrick is an asshole and his show won't last. And every time I called in, he treated me like trash.